Hello, 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 Barca fans. How are we doing? It's a Champions League night. Champions League night is always a special one. Match day 5 in this league of the Champions League. Barca looking for a 4th win to settle into that top 8 in the standings of this new formatted Champions League. Also looking for a win to get back on the right track after that draw that felt a little bit like a defeat at the weekend at Balaidos, coming off also of the defeat in the Real Arena against Real Sociedad. We want to leave those bad results behind and, as I said, get back on the winning track. Tonight we have a chance against Stade Brest, a team going to be complicated. They haven't lost yet in the Champions League. Let's head over to the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. Marc Brau, take us through Barca's lineup.
Hi Robert, how is it going? Good evening from Stade Olympique Lluís Companys. Barça is back to the UEFA Champions League. We'll have to think all in this competition. We'll have to let back what happened in the last games in the league against Barça and against Celta. And today we focus only in tonight's game against Stade Brestois. Brest, a team who plays for the first time in the history in UEFA Champions League. And for the moment, they haven't lost any game in these competitions. We have to say that Brest is 1 point ahead of Barça on the standings. 1 month ago, we played our last game here in UEFA Champions League in the Stade Olympique Lluís Companys. It was a magic night against Bayern Munich. Barca is now in a good streak in UEFA Champions League. We are in a 3-winning streak. The last 3 games we won against Red Star, against Bayern Munich, and against Young Boys. And today we won our 4th consecutive victory in this competition. We have the lineup with only one change between the last lineup against Celta and today. Gavi will start on the bench, and Fermin is returning to the starting 11. So Barca will play with Iñaki Peña at the goal, with the same 4 players at the back that played against Celta, with Gerard Mantir as a left back, with Jules Koundé as a right back, with Íñigo Martín Covarsí as a centre backs, with Marc Casadón as a holding midfielder, with Pedri a few meters in front of him, and maybe we expect Fermin playing as an attacking midfielder. Dani Olmo, for the moment, we put him on the left wing, but maybe he could play also as an attacking midfielder, with Rafinha as a right wing, and our striker today will be Robert Lewandowski. Remember that Lewandowski and Rafinha scored in the last 3 consecutive games in this competition in UEFA Champions League.
Thank you very much, Marc, and we want it to stay that way. We want our top scorers to keep going. There is Barca's lineup for you. Give us your thoughts on the live chat. I'll be reading out some of your comments. You can rate it from 1 to 10. As always, 1 the lowest score, 10 the highest score. Come on, guys. Let's be optimistic about this. Obviously, you know that Lamine Yamal is not in the squad list. It was confirmed yesterday that he is still not recovered. So no Lamine Yamal tonight. Hopefully, we'll have him back at the weekend. Alejandro Balde still with some nagging pains as well. He will start from the bench. He did make the squad list, but Gerard Martín gets the nod in that sense. No Gavi, and Fermin comes into the lineup in his place compared to the starting 11 that came out at the Balaidos Stadium at the weekend. A result that wasn't great. It almost felt like a defeat, didn't it? Spencer Siegel, Natalie Baresi.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. It's a Champions League, man.
It's a Champions League game, yeah.
Come on.
Still sort of deflated after the last 10 minutes of the Balaidos game.
I get it. I totally get it. I was watching you guys, and I have to admit, the last 10 minutes of that game, I was with a couple of friends of mine, and I turned to one of them and I said, there's a really good chance this game ends 2-2. And I'm not saying that just to say it. It was real after the Casado red card. I get it. But you know what? Let's move on. Let's play Champions League.
Natalie Baresi, you were here.
Yeah.
The good thing is that 3 days later we get a chance to be back here. Just turn the page.
Exactly. I'm hoping we can do exactly that. But the thing is, Brest lost this weekend, so they'll also want to, change the page. But I think we're playing at home. It's Champions League night. We're on a good run in the Champions League, so I think we can do well.
We'll talk about Stade Brest in a second, but Barca's lineup, Carolina says, is a 7 out of 10. Lots of people concerned about the 3 games that Barca have lost this season, because the Balaidos game feels like a defeat. It's a draw, as a matter of fact. But games that we haven't won don't feature Lamine Yamal in the lineup, and tonight is the same.
Yes, but that draw on Saturday had nothing to do with Lamine. They had a lead, and then they had a player sent off that was in the middle of the park, and then, you know, we got us bust. Like, that happens. Even though wasn't part of the actual comeback, he's just always there and about doing his thing. But that doesn't mean that they can't go and get goals today. I do think there are goals out there to be had, although not as many as we might think against a team who are placed in pot 4.
Brooke says it's a 9 out of 10. Apoida says a 7. Who else? Who else have we got rating this Barca lineup? I remember Omar says 7 out of 7.5, and Carolina says a 7 out of 10. Natalie, I was going to ask you a question, and right now I am absolutely blank. I'm absolutely blanking.
Rate the
so give me
lineup.
your thoughts on the line. No, I was going to say no. Exactly. There we go.
Come on, Robert. Let's go.
The good thing after the game on Saturday, Hansi Flick came out, was completely honest, said, "Hey, we weren't good enough." Íñigo Martínez came out yesterday, said, "Hey, it was really hard to sleep after that. We need to be better." So.
Yes.
Is there a question in there?
No, it's just like a reflection on, hey, at least we're being realistic about it and we're going to try and address the issues, is what they're saying.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Jules Koundé, who was the first one to be like, I made a mistake, we played bad, we're holding ourselves accountable, and I think besides all the culés, they themselves will want to come back and have a good match today, which hopefully they will, and they'll be able to keep things under control. But I do think it's interesting that Hansi Flick decided to put in Gerard Martin as well, who had kind of a weird match. But I think it's nice to try to help him get more confidence, because I know a lot of people would have wanted Hector Fort to be played.
I think it's a good coaching move, as a matter of fact, because if we're completely honest, Gerard Martin could have seen the second yellow card the other day, and right before half-time, Barca would have been down to 10 men. Hansi Flick decided to make the move at half-time to protect him. And I think a good way of also protecting him is to put him back in the lineup, show him confidence. Hey, here's another opportunity at home in a Champions League game. I want to ask you guys on the live chat, and I want to ask you guys as well, obviously, who the key player will be today. One per line. Lewandowski, our top scorer this season, looking for the 100-goal milestone. Pedri to restore order in midfield, maybe. I felt like Barca in the last couple of games lost control of possession, the tempo of the game. Barca, like, the two games have been crazy, and Barca don't need games to be crazy. They need to be in control of them. Íñigo Martínez, only because I was very impressed with his press conference yesterday, and the defensive line is going to be important once again, playing and high up the pitch.
So I think you're asking also which of the three depths of positioning is most important. And for me, the answer today is the midfield, because I think this game will have a more traditional, slower back and forth transition as opposed to just counter punch after counter punch. I think even though Barca will be trying to play the high line as they normally do, this game has to come from a couple of key turns. When a midfielder like Pedri, or maybe Dani Olmo, receives the ball in a spot where they can turn and then make the quick trigger play to get to the next third or the final third.
Natalie.
Well, I was also going to agree, but since you said it, I'll say Lewandowski, because we need the goals and we haven't been scoring too many goals in the last couple of games. We've scored, what?
You can agree if you
3
want.
games.
We're already agreeing on the games to score today.
But also we need to score goals, and I think that would help the confidence of the team, because we started out all those games 5 goals, whatever, 7 goals, and obviously it's not going to happen every game. But I think the team needs it, and when you don't have Lamine Yamal, but Rafinha and Lewandowski are still in very good form. I think having being able to score a few games, or at least creating more chances. Because in the last match, Lewandowski, we barely saw him, to be honest. He had his very good goal, but I think we need to create more opportunities.
For me, I agree with that we need the goals from our top scorers, but the production needs to come from behind, and I'm going to go with Pedri. For Barca to shine, the midfield needs to shine, and needs to be Pedri, it needs to be Cazador, it needs to be Dani Olmo, even Rafinha when he comes into those positions. Right, let's go and listen to Hansi Flick. He talked to Marbrau just a few minutes ago.
As usual, in the preview of a game today, Champions League game, we are with our coach, with Hansi Flick. Hi, Mr. Flick, how are you?
Very good. Good, as always.
Fine. Champions League is back, different game between the league and today. What kind of game do you expect for today?
No, for us it's important. This is also, I think, we won 3 points that is our goal. We want to show a good match today. We want to show a good performance. We are able to do that, and yeah, we need the 3 points. This is our goal for today.
From the injury players, you only recover Eric Garcia for today. Only one change in the lineup. Fermin is in, Gavi is out. What do you want with this kind of change?
No, with Danny, he plays in the midfield, and Gavi make it really the first half in Vigo was really good. We are happy that he is back, but also for today, Casa cannot play on the weekend, so we need a fresh Gavi on the weekend, and this is the reason why. Not have nothing to do with performance, because we are very happy with Gavi.
I want to ask you the last one. What kind of Brest do you expect? Because yesterday Eric Raut said that they're going to be brave, that they want to fight, they want to play in an attacking mode. What kind of team do you expect for today?
Yeah, the strengths of them, they are the transition. When they win the ball, they are very fast. They have a target player in front, and they know how to do it, how to use it. And of course, they have nothing to lose. They have 10 points. It's unbelievable for them in this Champions League. So we have to take care. We have to be ready. We have to be focused, and yeah, we will have to show that.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Our coach talking about the team that we will face today, Brest, the Stade Brestois, Barça Brest. Hansi Flick saying that we have to take care.
Indeed we do, because Stade Brest are a team that like to recover and attack quickly. They like to launch the counter-attack, and that's where Barca have been vulnerable in the last couple of games. So we are definitely going to have to be very careful. Very quickly, Brest's lineup with Bizot in goal, Lala, Le Cardinal, Chardonnay and Haidara at the back, Fernandez, Camara and Magnetti in midfield, Sima, their top scorer in the Champions League, Ajorc and Doumbia up front. A team that is doing very well in the Champions League, but on the other side in Ligue 1 they are really struggling.
Well, that's what you can expect from a team who have never played in Europe before, and so this is their opportunity to show the world what they've got. They had a run last year to the Champions League places that have put them in a tough position, because now they have to compete in 2 leagues, which is something that they're not used to doing. They're struggling in the league, as you said, 7 losses in 12 games, which is quite a lot. And in this competition, they're clearly putting everything towards it, because they've played really well this year. However, we can talk about this as the game goes along. I expect against a team of such quality as Barça that they find themselves one level further down than what maybe they want to be at.
And I think that's what Barca needs to try and achieve, make them feel overwhelmed, because they're playing such a big team.
Yeah, and I think Barca will feel, at least at home, Barca at home this season has been incredible. It's been like the fortress, and hopefully that'll give them the confidence to be like, look, Brest, you're doing really well, but we're Barca. We've won this competition before. It's been a while, but we won it, and we've dominated it before, and we want to try to bring this trophy home today.
Right, well, the Barca players warming up. Dani Olmo looking to score his first goal in the Champions League for Barca this season. Fermin has got the nod ahead of Gavi. Hansi Flick saying there that the thought is that since Cazador can't play at the weekend because he got sent off against Celta de Vigo, he needs Gavi fresh for that game, play in that position. Therefore, Gavi rests today. Fermin gets the start. We'll see what impact Fermin Lopez can have on this game. Right. Should we do a round of Guess the Player?
Sure.
Let's do Guess the Player. Let's do Guess the Player. I have a doubles round for you today. 2 Guess the Players in 1.
2 for 1.
So I was thinking each one of you can guess one.
Oh.
I need it back on the screen. There we go. Yes. So who's that pair?
Oof. I mean, maybe because it's a pair, it's supposed to be... They're supposed to be either like 2 defenders or 2 midfielders. Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah, no, they are. I see it in your face. They are.
Okay, you go 1, Natalie goes 1.
My gut's telling me Pedri.
I feel like the short one looks like Pedri. But who's the taller one? Fermin.
Then it would have to be...
Who's a good friend of Pedri?
Gavi.
Dani Olmo?
It
Are they friends?
The
I
face
assume they're friends.
looks like Dani Olmo.
Delmar has it correct. Stephen Kenny has it correct. M. Vils X has it correct. Quinn has it correct. SY9 has it correct.
Oh,
The correct answer is Ferran Torres.
I was just gonna say that, but because I read
And
it.
Pedri, he ultimately didn't make the squad list, but he has been training with the team, and Pedri is starting today. Right, a second round of guess the players.
Ooh,
Plural.
double again.
One running off, one watching from behind.
I have no idea here.
That
Balde.
they kind of look like either keepers or defenders. I'm gonna say that's tough. A little lean here.
I can't tell.
I'm going Kubarsi,
Okay.
and you gotta guess
Which
the
one
other
do you think is Kuwarsi?
I don't know. I have two. I have a double
Oh.
chance of getting it right.
I'm gonna say Balde.
Okay, you're going Kubarsi and Balde. Vinci says Pablo Torre and Olmo. Imposter 2.0 says Rafa and Rafinha and Koundé. Sohaila says Gavi and Kubarsi. And the correct answer is Kubarsi and Lewandowski.
Wow.
Am I 2 for 2?
You are 2 for
Don't.
2.
Yeah, you never give me credit
On
when I
fire.
do it right, but you always.
I was going to give you credit after the third one. Let's get the third one on our screens. Let's see.
Can you
Let's
go
see
3
the
for
third
3?
pairing there.
I think that's Rafinha.
Which one?
The one on the left.
The one on the left, you think Natalie is Rafinha. So Spencer, you're going to have to go 3 out of 3. You're going to have to guess the one in the middle.
I see Gavi in the picture.
Yeah, the back of Gavi's head. Yeah. Kenneth says Rafa and Inigo.
I was gonna go Inigo. I was gonna go
Maggio says Messi and Suarez. No.
Inigo. That's
Or
my guess.
Or
Will
I mean-
Spencer Siegel go 3 out of 3? I can tell you were right, Natalie, Rafinha, and Eric,
Garcia.
who is back in the squad list. So no flowers for you, Spencer Siegel. 2 out of
Close.
3, but yeah. You'll have to wait for another day to make it 3 out of 3. Right. Marbrau got the chance to speak to Jules Koundé just a few minutes ago, so let's go and hear what our defender said.
Only a few minutes to start the game, and a player who will be on the starting 11. We are next to Jules Koundé. We will start the interview in Spanish. ¿Qué tal, Jules? ¿Cómo estás?
How are you doing,
Me
Jules?
imagino que con ganas especialmente de este partido.
Looking
¿no?
forward
Todo
for
lo
the
que pasó el
game.
fin de semana y además concentrado ante un equipo como el Brest que lo
And
está haciendo muy
focused
bien en la
against
Champions.
Brest.
Sí, muchas ganas. Estamos aquí en
Yeah, we can't wait.
delante de nuestro
Against
público, partido de Champions. Siempre
Brest,
es
in
especial,
front
así que,
of
bueno,
our
con
fans.
ganas porque Champions y también
This is the
de
Champions
mostrar
League.
de dar otra cara.
Hace ya muchos años que no juegas en Francia, Jules, pero
It's been a long
para los
time
que no
since
conocemos
you
mucho al Brest, me
left
imagino que es
France.
un equipo que es humilde,
Can
¿no?
you
Pero
tell
que
us
no tiene nada
something
que perder, que viene aquí
about
con muchas
Brest?
ganas de poder hacer un buen partido y habrá que ir con cuidado.
Sí, claro, es un equipo humilde, un equipo
Yeah,
que
they
ha
are
hecho una muy buena temporada el año
pretty humble
pasado.
team. They
Este
played
año es un poco
well
más difícil en
last season.
en la liga, pero en Champions están muy
This
bien.
year
Llevan-
they are
están
suffering in
arriba
the
en la
league, but
clasificación.
in Europe they are
Juegan
doing
bien,
well.
Es un equipo que lo tiene claro, tiene buenas transiciones, tiene extremos
They know
rápidos,
what they're
delantero
doing.
alto, pero también que sabe guardar los balones, aguantar
They're
los
good
balones y
defending.
también
They
tiene buen
keep
pie.
hold of the ball
Así que
pretty
es
well.
un equipo que no nos lo va a poner fácil.
And it's gonna be
jugar
difficult
con
for
el-
us.
Contra el Barça siempre es especial, así que vamos a tener que meter intensidad.
We'll
y
have to
estar
be
bien
intense.
concentrados.
To the last question in English, Jules, how important is it for the team to be back winning again? And in the UEFA Champions League that you are doing well, 3 consecutive winnings in the last games here in the Champions. So how important is it for the team to win today?
It's very important. I think Champions League ask you more, and especially from where we came, we need to do better than the last games. And I'm confident that today the team will show character and we will win. Thank you.
Suerte. The words of Jules Koundé explaining his point of view of tonight's game against Brest.
Thank you very much, Marc. Jules Koundé, we hope we get the Red Star version of Jules Koundé and not the Celta de Vigo version of Jules Koundé. We want the hat-trick of assists rather than a mistake that he owned. He came out, he said, look, I can't be making those mistakes. It was a childish mistake, and it cost us 2 points.
Yeah, you know, these things happen. We have to say,
Yeah.
what you don't want is for them to happen over and over again, to happen consistently. I always say, don't make the same mistake twice. That's just That goes for life in
That
general.
goes for life in general.
Don't make the same
definitely.
mistake
Yeah,
twice.
No. And it was a rare mistake, Natalie, in a great season. By
Yeah,
Jules.
I was just gonna say. I mean, you said that don't make it twice, but Jules Koundé has been pretty perfect this season. I mean, why we were so surprised because he's had such a good season, and it was rare for him to make a mistake like that. So I don't really expect it to happen. If it does happen, then that's a concern. But I trust him.
We fully trust Jules Koundé. Well, the games keep coming here on this preview show. Just 9 minutes to go until the game, and I have a quiz prepared for you. And Spencer Siegel, I am asking you, who was the last player to score for Barca in the Champions League? Who scored the last goal against Crvena Zvezda?
Oh.
Was it Rafinha, Lewandowski, or Fermin?
I'm pretty sure I was watching the very end of this game in downtown Barcelona. I want to say it was Fermin.
You want to say it was Fermin?
I'm pretty sure.
Is that your answer?
That's my final answer.
Live chat. Few Fermins. Griff says Fermin. Cloud says Fermin.
100% sure. Yeah,
There
let's
it is.
go.
You're doing well today in these games I've prepared for you. Right, Natalie, second question.
I'm ready.
We got the question. In which category is Barca leading the Champions League? So all teams in the Champions League this season. Is it assists, passes completed, or tackles won?
I feel like passes completed would be like Barca heritage. But with the defense, I'll say tackles won.
Is it passes completed? Is it tackles won? Or is it the 14 assists that Barca have this season? 14 assists.
Wow.
Who scored 1, 5, 6, 4.
More than 14 goals.
14 out of the 15 goals have been assisted.
How did you do that so fast?
That was impressive. Quick math.
Yeah, the rare quick math in my mind. Right, last question for both of you. How many different Barca players have scored in this Champions League? Is it 5, 7, or 9?
Oof. 15 goals.
Lewandowski, Rafinha, Fermin.
Fermin. So can you give me... It's not 9. So that means can you give me 3 more? Because if you can, then it'll be 7. But if you can't, then it's probably 5. 7.
5.
A timid 5 by Natalie. A confident 7 by Spencer Siegel, but it was 5.
Yeah.
It was 5. It was Fermin, Rafinha, Lewandowski, Íñigo Martinez, who has scored 2, and Lamine Yamal, who scored in Monaco. Right, more numbers. This time with Mark Brau, who's got his secret numbers prepared for us.
Of course, tonight's game has good stats and good numbers just to comment. So it's time today and right now to know exactly what my secret numbers today could be. We have to say, we said just during all the warm-up show that it will be the first time that Barca will face Brest in our history. But we have all the stats that it's good to comment just a few minutes before to start the game. I will have my 3 numbers. One, I think it's pretty easy. The first one is 99, the second one is 8, and the third one is 7. So you can comment in our live chat what those numbers could be, but I think that if you really know exactly how other news in the last games in Champions League, talking about Robert Lewandowski, you could know exactly what happened with this 99. But 8 and 7 could be very difficult, especially the last one. So put please on your comments what those numbers could be. Let's just start with the first one that I think is the easiest one. 99 is the number of goals that Robert Lewandowski has scored in his career in UEFA Champions League. So he's only 1 goal to score to get 100. He could be the 3rd player in UEFA Champions League history to reach 100 goals scored. Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, did it just a few seasons ago. And Robert Lewandowski, with the 2 goals that he scored against Red Star in Belgrade, is now 99. He scored 17 goals with Borussia Dortmund shirt. He scored 69 with Bayern Munich shirt. And for the moment, he has scored 13 goals with Barça. So we expect today to score 1 goal. And I will give you an extra stat. If he scores 1 goal, he will reach 80 official goals with Barça. So let's go with the number 8. I think it's a little bit more difficult, but maybe you can get it. It's the number of goals that Rafinha scored in his career in UEFA Champions League. But these 8 goals were scored in the last 6 games. And we have to say that these 8 goals in the last 3 games, he scored 5 of these 8 goals. So incredible streak, incredible goal streak for our Rafinha. Today will be our captain, so we hope that he would do the same that he did in the last game here at home against Bayern Munich. He scored a hat-trick. And the last one maybe is the most difficult one. 7 is the number of French teams that we have played against in European competitions. Brest will be the 8th team that we will face from France in European competitions. The other teams were Nice, Stade Reims, Strasbourg, Monaco, who plays in Ligue 1, Lyon, Paris Saint-Germain, and Metz. So Brest will be the team number 8 that will play against Barça from the French league. So these are my secret numbers. I don't know if there will be secret or not, but I will give my score, my prediction for today. I think Barça will win 3-1. I think we will get our 4th consecutive victory here in UEFA Champions League competitions. And we expect today to be a good game. But I have another question for you, guys. I know that you really know, but for people who doesn't know what are Barça games, let's gonna see.
Let's have a look and see what Barca games are. You can go to your app store and download the Barca games and join the virtual La Masia, a culé community created by culés. Go and download the Barca games and have fun. Right, it's time for Guess the Score.
Oh,
You guys said that you have agreed.
we have
Yes,
separately, and now as a team,
we agreed.
as the couch team.
Couch team says 2-1.
Couch team says 2-1. I say 4-1. I'm optimistic. I'm going for the same result that we got in the last Champions League game that we played at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. That was against Bayern Munich. It was a 4-1. Marbrau going with the 3-1.
It
What
was
I
4-1,
don't like.
wasn't it 4-0?
4-0. 4-1, right? No, they equalised. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
they
right.
equalised, and then we scored 2 more in the first half, 3-1, 4-1 in the second half. Marbrau going for a 3-1, and I would like you on the live chat to tell us your game predictions, your guess the scores. I'll read out some of your comments after I read out the lineup with Iñaki Peña in goal, Koundé, Cubarsí, Íñigo and Gerard Martin at the back, Casado and Pedri in midfield, the 3 attacking midfielders today, Rafinha on the right, Olmo presumably on the left, Fermin down the middle, and Robert Lewandowski, our Pichichi, our top scorer this season, will lead the attacking line. Right, it is time to hear from our sponsors, Herno. Official formal wear of Football Club Barcelona, Herno. We still have no gear here.
I was gonna say I'm waiting for it because I feel like
One of those nice coats, maybe.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like we would
come in
rock
handy
that.
soon.
Yeah.
'Cause
It's getting
starting
chilly.
to get nippy in here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we'll keep waiting.
It's not short sleeve season anymore.
It is not. It is not by any means. Right. Oh, I said I was going to read out some of our some of our fans' predictions. What the heck says 2-0. What the heck? 2-0.
What the heck?
Ali Khan, 4-1 Barca win, agreeing with me. TKN, it's on flick if we lose. Well,
All right, that's a little harsh.
Getting
Renee,
dramatic.
4-0.
Jeez, man.
Alina, 3-1. Barca fan, 5-1. Carolina, 3-1 for Barca. I actually did put that in my Barca Matchday Challenge like 2 hours ago. The Matchday Challenge, of course, you can go ahead and do that on the Barca web. Michu going 6-0. Wow. I did
hope
say
so.
Alina 3-1. Let me read one out. Tuba
Go.
says 4-1 or 4-2. So, okay.
4-1 or 4-2?
Here we go. The game is underway already.
You were reading out scores. The referee was blowing his whistle.
We are ready to go at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. Barca playing in Blaugrana, attacking from left to right, and Stade Brest coming out, pressing high.
Stade Brest.
Stade Brestois.
Brestois. How do we say 29 in French? Because that's their full name.
Wait a minute. It is,
Why 29?
That's a good question. I think that's
29, right?
Say it again.
29. 20 is 20,
God bless you.
and 9 is 9.
That doesn't sound French, but sure.
29.
20, is it?
Do we have any French people on today in the chat?
In the chat, raise your hand if you are French or if you are here supporting Stade Brest. We welcome you,
And
as long as everything is respectful.
Yeah, raise your hand if you're French, and raise your hand if you can also take a joke, because you're French.
And raise a hand also if you can say 29 in French. Here's Jules Koundé with the cross, looking to resume his performance in producing assists and goals. All right, we're overloading the chat now with petitions to act.
Where are the
Who will be the
French?
first
You
scorer?
have to do a lot of things.
The French or the Brest fans have to do a lot of things. They have to guess the first scorer.
Oh,
who
nicely
might come
done.
right now. Here is Koundé, cross blocked. The first scorer. I'm going Olmo just because it would be his first Barca Champions League goal.
I will take Rafinha today.
Yeah, I said Rafinha was going to score, so I think Rafinha.
Okay. How many raised hands, Spence, on the live chat?
He's not looking
I know.
at
I
it.
need to
You're
pull
not
it-
looking at the live
well,
chat.
we were given so many tasks. I'm looking up what the 29 is.
No.
No, for the
Why
club.
it's why it's a 29?
Oh,
Is it a year?
Because-
Is it a year?
Because they were founded in 1950, so that doesn't
Oh.
help.
careful, the cross and the opportunity for Stade Brest. And Ajuk was offside, I think. Yes, he was. Okay, so Makam has raised his or her hand.
Okay, so there's one French person at least.
I saw a couple more. No more French?
It's too much
Oh, Anael. John with a raised hand as well. John Muipatai.
Okay.
I hope I didn't butcher that too much.
It's too much history to read, because I feel like every French team, when you go through their history, it's like, and the team went bankrupt 3 times.
Did the team go bankrupt 29 times? Is that
Oh,
why
maybe.
it's called Stade Brestois 29?
I can't find
What if you
it.
Google why is Brest
Yeah,
called?
I'm just gonna do it that way.
The Barca official
While you're
intelligence.
searching for that, Spencer Siegel,
Yeah.
do you think we should find out what the Barca official intelligence's prediction for this game is?
Oh, true. Yeah. It's. How was it last weekend?
Failed.
Has it
We went
gotten any right?
3-1, which was
Almost.
a good option.
Yeah.
Because if Rafinha scores that
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
that hit the post,
Almost.
then Celtic score 1. Yeah, hypothetically. Good option. Should I go to the Barca official intelligence, ask for its prediction while you're searching for?
Yeah, I've got the answer. If we want to do one thing at a time.
I'm in favour of going to do the prediction first
Go get
because
'em.
there's a lot happening here.
Yeah,
in
go
this
get 'em.
game with Rafinha
Ooh.
trying to feed it inside the box and the keeper picking the ball up. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask the Barca official intelligence, which is wearing a Barca cap today,
Oh.
what the game prediction is. So, Barca official intelligence, Barca's AI, or Barca Live's AI. What do you think the score will be? The final score will be today?
Did you guys see all of your predictions? Nobody had a clean sheet. Nobody puts their trust in Iñaki Peña. So, yes, it's going to be a difficult game, but 2-0. Nil. No goals allowed.
The Barca official intelligence, the only one predicting a clean sheet for Barca today. It is true, we all predicted that Barca were going to concede a goal. I went 4-1, these two guys went 2-1, Marblau went 3-1. Okay, I guess we're not predicting clean sheets anymore on this show, apart from the Barca official intelligence. If you as a Barca Live fan think that Barca will get a clean sheet, why don't you go ahead and raise your hand on the live chat. Hand emoji on the live chat. Right, Stade Brest lose possession there, and that will be a throw-in for Barca. Barca playing from behind with Íñigo Martínez. Íñigo inside with Pedri, who's playing back in that midfield position today, further back, and finding Dani Olmo, who's playing down the middle here. He goes passing to Rafinha.
Hit it,
Rafinha can
Rafi.
take the shot. It's blocked.
Yeah, do we have the answer for the 29 thing?
We do.
Oh, yes. Why is it Stade Brestois 29?
So, based on my research, it's about the Finistère that they're located in, the geographic region.
Oh, okay,
It is
like the region.
29
Region 29.
in France.
Interesting.
Does that answer your question?
It was your question.
That's true. We
Does
still
it
don't
answer
know.
your question?
We still don't know what 29 is in French. I'm just gonna write.
29.
I don't trust you. 29?
Is it?
29?
Okay.
Well done.
But you have to say it with a little bit more of an accent.
Careful. Rafinha. Incoming cross.
Ooh.
Lewandowski can try and bring it down. Cleared by the Brest defense.
This is good that they're getting into those attacking areas.
Yeah, it's already looking better than the Celta game.
Second time that Rafinha's tried to put the ball into the box, looking for Lewandowski, looking for that goal 100 to happen. Lewandowski, the third all-time scorer in the Champions League.
Not too bad of a record.
What do Barca need to do early today? Well, score a quick goal hasn't happened yet. I guess, what counts as a quick goal?
Yeah, we're still there. We're still there.
Like,
Before
first
10
15
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So option 1, quick goal. Option 2, high press and recover, not let Stade Brest think. And option 3, be careful with the ball and not allow them to counterattack.
Who wrote option 3?
It was me. Because we've been vulnerable in counterattacks.
Yeah,
Often-
we're at home against pot 4. I'm sorry, I don't care if they're in the top 4 in the Champions League right now. You got to go, man. Take chances.
Is Dani Olmo. Casado.
That
Out
might be
wide
an
to
offside.
Gerard Martin. Olmo.
So you're going with...
Yeah, what are you going with?
Oh, that's
Bellingham side,
Lewandowski!
Lewandowski! He's to be
Hey!
taken down. It's a penalty.
Absolutely, that's
It's
a penalty. Absolutely.
So,
A clumsy penalty,
quick
but
goal?
a penalty.
Here's your quick goal.
Here's your well.
He got
chance for a quick-
absolutely crunched.
Yeah, is he okay?
Are you all right, Levy?
Pedri with a little dink.
Ooh.
Levy.
Lewandowski brings it down on his chest, and the keeper just lands
ow.
on him.
No, he went
Oh, my spine hurts after seeing that.
Ooh.
Oh.
right with the hip.
Bit worrying for
Oh.
Lewandowski, who didn't go to the Polish national team during the international break
He's
with
not
back
21 anymore.
pain. Yeah, that hurt me.
His
He's
back is going to hurt
standing
tomorrow.
That hurts, man.
About as clear as a penalty as you will see in the Champions League. And
Let's see.
come on, come join us. Come join us for the goal.
Let's get close here. I don't want to
See,
spill any water here.
Is Levy going to score his 100th goal in the Champions League? Thumbs up quickly on the live chat if you think he will. I'm thumbs upping it.
Knock on wood.
Are we going to double fist this in 15 seconds? Come on, Levy.
Get it in there. Come on.
Important to get a quick goal in this game, as I
Quick
said
goal,
in the
exactly.
question.
Gotta jump right on top of this
It's
one.
clearly option one in the
Yeah, he
question.
squished you.
Go,
Score a
Levy.
goal.
Go, Levy. Go, Levy.
Easy.
Come on!
Come on! Barca take the lead with the Robert Lewandowski goal.
Oh.
Let's go! That was too quick and too easy. How about another
Too
one?
easy.
How about another one?
Too easy.
And that was his 100 goal in the Champions League. 100 goals in the Champions League for Robert
Good
Lewandowski.
It's not 29.
It's
It's
Son.
100.
No, Son.
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 Well,
Some
we're
goal.
Barcelona, so we don't
Some
speak
boot.
French.
Some boot.
Robert Lewandowski sending the keeper the wrong way
Oh.
off of the clear penalty. Spence, do you want to try and reenact the Robert Lewandowski run up?
I would be honored.
Oh God.
Because
Oh God.
it's like not everyone is in favor of it. Well, yeah.
Well.
I think you're better at the second thing we do after 11.
Marcaria dentro un bosque. Bosque, dale el bellone che lo enrosque. Rosque, we pop the net like Lewandowski.
Lewandowski. Go again, because it's 100 goals.
We
Again?
pop the net like Lewandowski.
Dowski.
El marcaria dentro un bosque.
Bosque.
Dale el ballone che lo enrosque. Rosque, we pop the net like Lewandowski.
Dowski. There we go, Robert Lewandowski with the 100th goal, which gives Barca the 1-0 lead.
Let's go.
Give us the fist on fist emoji on the live chat to celebrate that Barca are up 1-0 and that Robert Lewandowski has scored his 100th goal in the Champions League, and there could be more coming inside of the box. Stade Brest try to clear here.
Polska Garoom, baby. Polska Garoom.
Polska Garoom. There we go.
All right. Well, quick goal, I think.
Quick goal was the good option, I think. I mean, unless we go to sleep after this first goal. I'm hoping we won't. 12th minute of the game. Barca are up 1-0 after, well, about the clearest penalty
Ooh,
we've
that's a
seen all
problem.
season.
The way that Levy chested that ball down reminded me a lot. I'm sure you're going to remember this. The goal that he scored. It's foul.
Against Sevilla?
I potentially, I was thinking Rayo matchday 37 last year. Lamin's assist over the top at Montjuic.
I vaguely remember it. I have to admit, my memories of the last few games of last season are very, very blurry.
That's fair. But same method, right? Chest it down and then make a move. And this time the move was to turn into a banana thanks to the
Ooh,
kick.
Rafinha
squished
out
and get a
wide.
penalty.
Barca attacking. Barca could have
Come
another
on.
opportunity here. The shot. Ooh, goes terribly wrong.
Was
What
that
Fermin?
Ooh, that was on his right foot. Maybe he needs to work on that a little bit.
Ferminator. Mr. 100. The tweet right underneath us there from the FC Barcelona account. And this
Well,
means
would
that
you
Barca
look
move
at
up.
the live table for a moment, please?
Although,
Looks very
although,
Enjoy the moment.
no, okay, wait a minute. Enjoy the moment, but
What are you saying? What?
Barca
Yes.
are in possession. Okay, camera on me,
No, on us.
on me. Would you rather option one, the standings stay as they feature on our screen right now? I'm keeping an eye on what's going on here. Option one, standings stay as they are with Barca in first position, or option two,
Option 2.
Liverpool win their game tomorrow and let's leave Barca in the top 8.
Why, Robert? Who are Liverpool playing tomorrow?
Oh, I would
Who
have
could it
to.
be?
I would have to look.
You'd have to look.
Yeah.
Are you sure
I think
about
they wear
that?
white jerseys. but who could it
Brest
be?
are wearing white.
Yeah.
There are many teams that wear white jerseys. Would you rather, option 1 live chat, the standings stay as they are right now on our screens with Barca in first position, or option 2, that Liverpool win their game tomorrow?
Just for context, I think the powers to be in the production room right now need to go back to the table and go to the second page of the table. That's your context.
Well, exactly.
There's the first page. There's the... Oh, I still don't see anybody. That's so weird. I guess we have to go to the third
one.
page.
If Liverpool were to win their game tomorrow, you wouldn't see the 21st team.
And you were talking about
In the second
Girona
page.
winning their game, right? Oh, no, sorry. Real Madrid. That's right. Yeah.
That would be fun.
What are we thinking, live chat, eh?
Oof. I want to hear what the live chat has to say.
Yokai says option 2, Sam Graham says option 1.
Kunde, mira.
Ooh.
Here we go!
Close.
Manu says option 2.
Barca first. That's true, temporarily.
Jano Sachs says option 2.
I like the Levy and then the 100 emoji. That makes sense.
Julius
that's
says
cool.
option 2 as well. Mac Lundis says option 2. Mishaiko says option 2. Barca fan says option 2. Sophia edits option 1.
Most people seem to prefer option 2.
Maybe the
But-
people who are voting option 1 don't know who Liverpool are facing tomorrow.
Or they're just better people than us.
Or yeah, exactly. Or they just don't care.
Dude, I'd rather... Oh, it's went too fast. I couldn't read it. What was Carolina saying?
Carolina?
She said, dude, and then she wrote a paragraph.
We can't read that fast, Carolina.
Where is Carolina's comment? Let me see. I do wish
Yeah, I know what you're going to say. Get out of here.
that the spamming
Get
would
out of here
stop.
with your
Please,
spam.
spamming. No more spamming, please.
It doesn't do anybody any good.
Not in this house.
Harmeet says option 1. I can't find Carolina. Oh, dude, I'd rather have them win because then with that ladder we are not ending up playing in the 9th team in the table because the winner of the playoff between 9 and 24th team plays against the first in the table. Oh,
No, that's not true.
What?
okay.
No. The winner... The top spot in the table would get the middle teams. So what would that be between 9 and 24? You'd have to go 16 and 17.
Oh, okay.
And then if like 8th place would play the winner of 9 and 24 because presumably 9th would win and then it would be 8-9.
Yokai says 1 is just a temporary win, 2 is eternal. I like.
I mean, anything to, knock them down a peg
Yeah.
or so.
Alia says, do
Nice.
they get knocked out if they lose? No.
No,
Dang
that's the
it.
problem, is that you can say, well, it would be great if they lost, but the tournament's not over by a long shot. Even if you go to the 9 through 24 spots and have to play in the playoff, which would be all right. Also, 2 extra games for anybody would be all right, considering there's also league play to take care of.
They
Is
also have like the
Jukunde-
Intercontinental Cup that they have to play or something, right?
Yeah, the Club World Cup, right?
No, but there's another one. It's called the Intercontinental that I just discovered the other day.
Oh,
There's another competition?
Yeah, it's like
I'm
it's just
sure
one
everyone
game.
will
It's like in Qatar.
okay. I'm sure everyone will be extremely pleased with that. Olivo says, I'm enjoying to see my lovely team Barca, and so are we, because we are up 1-0 and we enjoy seeing Barca.
And we're holding possession.
Manny says, we got this. I believe in us. We need to learn to control matches without Lamine Yamal anyways. I fully agree.
Oh, nice ball.
Ooh.
Nice ball.
Fermin, trying to get
Oh,
around
come
the
on,
keeper,
Fermin.
keeping it alive. Another chance for Barca. No. Okay.
Good idea. Good play.
Yeah.
They're there. They're at the races today. Expected that.
Ooh. You like this one, Spence?
Yeah.
Tang Boyle in Missau. I was in college the last time I watched Barca live, and now I graduated.
It's been a while since I
It's
watched.
been a while, but welcome back.
Glad to have
And
you back.
congratulations.
Are we sure that he or she didn't just graduate like in May?
Well,
Congratulations.
still, congratulations. And
Well done.
it's been 6 months.
What college?
What college and what were you studying? What have you graduated in?
And why haven't you watched in so long?
Yeah.
Maybe because they've been studying.
Right, I need to stop reading some of these comments.
Get off your phone, Robert.
I need to be watching this game. Are you one of those people who has sports on in the background now and just comments the sport with your friends on group chats?
Who, me?
Yeah, well, you guys. I sometimes do that. I am guilty of that.
I'm just constantly. There's always a game on in my life. It's a problem. I mean, it doesn't quite level on like self-detrimental, but let's just say my life is centered around that, and it's unhealthy, and I'm okay with that.
Is it background or is your full attention focused on it?
It depends on the game.
And how much group chat activity is there going?
Not much. I don't really.
Because you're in different time zones with the people.
That's true, but I don't really engage as much depending on the game because a lot of times other people aren't watching the game that I'm watching.
Yeah.
Like just before the international break.
I like the slow zoom in on you, Spence.
Yes, it's getting dramatic.
The day before, I think I can't remember if I said this or not before. The day before the Real Sociedad game, which was on a Sunday, that Saturday I was in Madrid.
Yes, I know. Yes.
And
your day in Madrid was
Madrid Club de Fútbol Femenino against Sevilla Femenino, followed by Fuenlabrada basketball against Zamora basketball, second division Spanish basketball, wrapped up with Leganés Sevilla at night. And I had a blast.
Wow.
I had so much fun. Getting a little close. Let's back it up.
Personal space.
Back it up, please.
Natalie, are you a group chat person when you're watching sport?
I mean, no, because I'm usually just the only person that likes football. My friends just kind of listen to me talk about it and then just like, okay, yeah, sure. But I do like to have it. I found a channel that shows old matches, like recently old, but then also like really old. And that's kind of just nice to watch and have it in the background and also be like, oh, I remember this match, or I've never seen this match, but I've heard about it. And also the noise keeps my dog calm.
Oh.
It's the same with my dog.
So play some background noise so he doesn't hear the neighbors or something.
When I used to live in Florida, we would watch football in the morning because it comes on 8 o'clock, then 10 o'clock, then noon, and my dog always knew at a very specific time after Champions League. It happens at night, so it was like 3 o'clock start time in Florida. At 5 o'clock, that was when it was time to go for a walk. Always knew.
Who is watching this one at 3 o'clock in Florida, or what time is it where you are watching us? Who's up in the middle of the night watching this Matchday 5 Champions League game? Let us know on the live chat.
And shout out to Luke, if you remember Luke. He's still going strong, by the way.
He's not predicting scores anymore.
No, we could do a special one day, but yeah, he's retired from that game.
By the
way, on to better things. Fermin with the cross inside, headed away.
Can we get another goal? Been a little moment. We need some more goals.
Yeah, game's kind of quiet, isn't it?
We have a lot of possession.
Here is Rafinha back to Fermin. The shot goes wide. Good press from Barça, and the opportunity sent wide by Fermin.
He wants to score today.
He's had a couple already.
Can't give the ball away in that area. You should really be making them pay for that.
That was good press from Koundé and Rafinha to win the ball back, and Fermin sending it just wide. Fermin, who knows what it is to score already in this Champions League. Let's see if I can get some comments here. What time is it where you are watching? There's a comment here I wanted to read.
2:53 a.m.
Dennis says, just kick the spammers, please. Please! Can anyone help us?
Not gonna lie, this game is making me want to sleep.
Dennis, yeah, I feel you, Dennis.
Need more goals.
I am in La Masia. That feels like a lie. Unless it's the virtual La Masia.
Someone called security.
2:23 a.m.
What's happening here?
Where is that? Why yellow card? For Lala. Messi boy.
Sweden, we got the same time, 9:30ish in Sweden.
Messi boy, what's happening?
Are they an Elfsborg fan in Sweden? They're playing Athletic Club on Thursday. What?
It's just a random thing to know.
I got the news on Thursday. I got to talk about the La Liga teams.
Yokai, where are you? Because it's 2:53 wherever you are, and it's very late at night, so I mean,
2:53.
full credit to you.
Oslo,
Where are
Norway.
you, Yokai?
Belgium. These are all
Tanzania?
Central European times.
They would
Tanzania.
have to be like
4:30 a.m. A random user from a random
much more
country.
east,
Random
much more
place.
east than
From a
us.
random place.
Nicely done.
Got a 5-1 prediction in there. Well,
Was that
oh, Glocos saying, I love the crew. Oh, thank you.
We love you.
hearts? Barca hearts.
Barca hearts for you.
There they are.
Carolina,
Perfect.
just 9:25. Slovakia we've got as well. Oh,
Hi,
right.
Slovakia.
Should we focus a little bit more on this? Oh, Belize 2:24. More. It's almost more entertaining to read the comments right now.
But that's okay. You know what?
Means
A boring
we're in
game
a safe place.
is all right.
Yeah.
Exactly. If it was 0-0, it would be different.
I thought I saw a comment in there.
I mean, I already feel more calm than the Celtic game, which was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yes, Barca seem to have it in a safer place.
Yeah.
New Jersey, but I'm from Spain. Diego.
What are you
What
doing,
are you doing
in
in New Jersey,
Jersey?
man?
Well,
There's always a random
The Nets
Spanish
are in
person
Brooklyn
somewhere.
Huh?
The Nets are in Brooklyn.
They have the Devils and the 2 American football teams technically, but neither of them are very good. Hope you're in a nice part of it.
Yokai is in Myanmar.
Wow.
Stay safe in Myanmar.
Why is Sorry Ali showing us red cards? That's not cool. Looks like a red card.
Ernest going, look out for the World Chess Championship tomorrow. Might be a bit more entertaining
Oh,
than this
okay.
game.
Is that real? No.
Yep, you know, it's,
There's a.
it was a comment.
Where is it?
It was a comment, but can we corroborate?
Oh, yes. What
Where is that being
what
held?
was it? World Chess Tournament?
World
Chess.
Chess Championships.
World Chess Championship
World
the
Chess
2024. Where is it?
Championship
WCC.
2024. The WCC naturally. Oh wow! Ding leads 1.5 to a half after tense 23-move draw in game 2. That was 2 hours ago.
See, I knew that would
Ooh,
happen.
Koundé with a cross inside into the hands of the keeper. So where is this taking place?
The World Chess Championship, officially known as the World Chess Championship 2024 presented by Google, is an ongoing chess match between the reigning world champion Ding Liren and the challenger Gukesh Domaraju. And this is let's see, Singapore is the host country.
Oh, who are we rooting for? Should we pick? Should we go for the challenger? Should we go for the underdog?
Domaraju is Indian, so I'm in. I'm half Indian.
Yeah.
Are you really?
I'm all in for, what was his name? Gukesh?
Okay, I'll go with you.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go, Gukesh.
Team
Do
Gukesh.
something more exciting than what we're seeing.
Arsenal are up 2-0 on Sporting Portugal by Leverkusen 2-0. And Barca are attacking. Here's
Come
Gerard
on.
Martin.
Come
Gerard
on, give us
Martin
something.
inside.
There you go.
Lewandowski.
Levy,
Lewandowski.
Levy, shoot it.
Lewandowski.
Shoot it, Levy.
Go shooting. Go.
Ooh.
It's all right, another
Cross
chance.
blocked. Gerard Martin.
Back
far
post.
post.
Oh.
Looking for Dani Olmo. Olmo.
Levy.
Lewandowski.
Oh.
All headed away.
Good, that's better. That's better.
It's like Lewandowski waited a little bit too long and ran out of angle there. Here's
Much
Cazador.
Much better. Oh, nicely
Cazador
done.
to
Mark.
Rafinha.
Come on,
Fast-paced play
Rafinha.
from Barca.
Oh.
Now shot by
Whoa.
Rafinha. Corner kick.
There you go.
There you go. That's
Wake
more
it up a
like
little
it.
bit.
We
Come
like
on.
it. Come on.
He's
Oh,
just
I have to send
playing
something to
Bayern
Cochran, by the
Munich.
way. It's important.
To our editor, Jordi Cochran.
Yes.
About the World Chess Championship.
Jordi, you're about to receive a message. Hopefully you can find a way to put it on our screen.
Rafinha signaling that this is the play.
We all
We'll
know
see
what
what
that
that means.
means.
This is the play on the corner kick.
That
It's a
means
short pass to Dani Olmo.
Kubarsi goal.
Well, does it? Rafinha back to Pedri.
So far,
Pedri over to Rafinha. Lovely play,
Oh,
Rafinha. Back. Oh! Lewandowski almost got to it.
All right.
how many passes from Rafinha have almost been a goal?
Several. Here's Fermin driving forward,
Fermin.
skipping past defenders. Fermin
Ooh.
runs into Lewandowski. Lewandowski trying to squeeze him between 4 defenders. And Barca will recover in their own half.
Okay. I like what I see.
I like what I'm seeing as well. Right, let's get the ball back to Rafinha. He seems to be creating danger every time he picks up the ball, except for now when he passed back to Pedri. When is the first Cubarsí goal coming?
Oof. With his head, probably.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to go full like striker PK in the 90th minute.
He should score against Real Madrid.
Should come like before the new year, right?
Which was the game where PK made a move inside the penalty area that made him look like a striker and he scored? Do you remember this?
I remember the goal, but I don't remember the game.
I don't remember the significance. I just remember the goal. But it had to have been. Would have had to have been late.
Sorry. Your question again.
The game where PK came up as a striker made a move as if he was an actual striker and scored, like with his feet.
Oh, the 2-6, right, against Real Madrid?
Well, was it? I don't remember.
No, the turn, right?
I think it was. Yeah,
it was a 2-6 against Real Madrid.
That's
Who will
why I
score
assumed.
his first Champions League goal today? So in this season, would it be Olmo, Pedri, or Cubarsí?
Starting. Go on.
I was going to say Dani Olmo.
I'm going with Pedri. It's starting to feel like a Pedri type of day.
All right.
When was the last time Pedri scored?
Let's have votes all across the board. I'll go Cubarsí. I'll be brave and go Cubarsí.
This year, you mean?
Yeah, this season.
He scored against Rayo.
Who? Olmo.
Pedri.
Pedri.
Oh, Pedri scored against Rayo. He scored.
When was the last
Did he not
one?
score against? He scored against Girona as well.
Yes, he did. And that was after Rayo.
Yeah. Scored one other, I think. There's a nice pass by Fermin looking for the run of Gerard Martin, who can't get there.
Nice pressure.
Nice pressure by Gerard Martin. Barça attempting
good
to recover
turn.
that. Will be a
It's a good turn. Careful.
free kick to Stade Brestois.
Ooh, that's
Careful,
clumsy.
Fermin.
Talk to
I'm
me.
being told that we have you
He
what you
slipped.
have requested.
Oh, nice. Well, because I had mentioned that Luke has retired from selecting winners, but I've been informed that he is still watching us.
Ah, there we go. Nice and calm.
So he's
Nicely done, Luke.
He trusts the team.
Yeah, he's handed over the reins, and he's having his moment in the sun, and probably having a drink or two, and just enjoying life.
Couple cocktails.
Linda Wallace says it's 3:30 in Detroit. Alan says, who scored? I came in late. Lewandowski, his 100th goal in La Liga. And there's a foul there. Rafinha. Alan. Lewandowski scored. And there was another comment I wanted to read out here because I enjoyed it. Enjoyed reading it. Oh, Jasmine says, I've been a Football Club Barcelona fan my whole life, and I support this club since I was born in 2011. Oh,
Okay,
unlucky
your whole
you didn't get to
life
see
is
the 2019. You probably did that retroactively. I'm the only Barca fan at my school. Where is your school?
Are they all
We
Madrid
need
fans?
to fix that. We need more Barca fans at your school. Although it's great to stand out as well.
Didn't say where they're from.
No. Gerard Martin with the cross. Lewandowski looking for the header. It's not the most prolific game in terms of opportunities, but I like what Barca are doing. Just playing in Stade Brest's half, not leaving themselves
Yeah, I was going to
exposed at
say,
the back.
Iñaki Peña is just hanging
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
And it was Inigo talking in a lot of the midweek press conferences about needing to play a full 90 minutes, which is something that, for the first time really all season, Barca didn't do.
Here's Gerard Martin with a cross into the hands of Bizot. Now Stade Brest want to run, and Barca need to be alert here.
Oh,
Nah.
Nothing
Get
there. Nothing there. Sima went tumbling down.
a little slip.
There was a question we'd prepared about saying that ended in dot dot dot. If Barca win today, can we get that one on our screen? There we go. A win. Oh, there we go. A
It
win
ended
today.
in ... Do you know what that ... is called?
What is it called?
I don't remember, but I know there's
Punts
a name for it.
suspensivos in Catalan. Not suspensive points. A win today would be important to settle into the top 8 of the Champions League, break the bad run, or win without Lamine Yamal. Which option do you prefer there?
I think it's a bit of a mix of the three.
It's a mix of the three. I think it's important to be in that top 8.
This is one of the best questions I've ever seen on this show. All 3 answers are probable, plausible.
Good.
They all make you think. This was really well done. Did you do this one, or was this Jordi?
It was me. It's like it's almost like a would you rather situation. What's the most important thing for you?
Yeah.
For me, the bad run was going to end at some point, and I think it's important to be in that top 8 where other teams are not.
Yeah. Number 1 is the best one. I think the other 2 are more mental.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah. I don't think they're really in a bad run of form. I mean, I understand that they've dropped points, but I would be very careful about calling it a bad run.
Yeah.
Bad run of results. Right, well, if 2 games counts as a run.
Look at Manchester City.
I mean, if we want to start freaking out every time we drop a couple of points here and there.
Oh! How long have you lived here, Spence? The pass by Lewandowski was not good enough.
Yeah, but that's what can separate this club from the other big club in Spain. Real Madrid lose 2 games in a row, and people are calling for Ancelotti's head. You're gonna lose games or draw games. Keep your head. Just chill. It's gonna be okay.
I like it.
I mean, I agree.
No, it's definitely that way. Unless you're Real Madrid last season, who apparently didn't lose in La Liga.
No, and I mean, hats off to you. If you can do that, good for you. That's not normal.
Or the 2004 Arsenal team, known as the Invincibles.
Right.
Led by.
Shout out Thierry
Arsene
Henry.
Wenger.
There you go.
You were going manager. We were both.
Yeah, no, it's good. Both.
I don't know.
Both good answers.
Or the captain.
Here's Rafinha. Rafinha on the edge of the box, weighing his options. Incoming cross. Pedri'd gone too far with his run. Barca are not giving Stade Brest a single chance to hit them on the counter-attack. Here is Iñaki Peña.
One of the few times he had to touch the ball.
Barca recover through Koundé. Rafinha had initiated the run, but took a couple of steps back to slow things down, and Rafinha goes all the way back to Iñaki Peña. Last one in possession.
Well, we can even hear the players, or whoever's yelling.
Almost like COVID times.
Oh, yeah.
Ellipses.
When they had to.
Oh, you
called
were,
an ellipsis.
You're still looking for that.
It was kind of bugging me.
Isn't an ellipsis the one that goes in between the brackets though? When you.
Don't confuse me.
What?
I think an ellipsis is that dot in between the brackets when there is an ellipsis, when you eliminate part of the content.
Someone in the chat know the answer.
Puntos suspensivos.
I like that better.
Suspenseful
points.
Because it does create suspense. Right, Kubarsi, who's on my fantasy team, by the way.
Mine too.
Is Kubarsi on your fantasy team?
No, I have Lewandowski there.
I have Lewandowski too.
I don't
Isn't that
have
great
him.
for you?
He's
Is
my
Pablo
captain.
Wolves still top of the fantasy?
He's Pablo Wolves is second of the Champions League, of the Fantasy League.
Oh, we have it right there.
Very annoying.
Yeah, that is kind of annoying, actually.
That is those are the standings, and the only member of the Barca Live crew who's in that. No, can we go back to the other one? The only member who is in the top 10 of the general standings, if we can go back to it, is Pablo Wolves with 553 points.
I like tea and biscuits.
Tea and biscuits, yeah. AJ's aces.
That's funny.
Hats off.
Well done.
See if you can keep it up with Pablo Wolves breathing down your neck. Careful with the cross by Dani Olmo. I need a Cubarsí goal to climb up in the standings.
that'll work.
Inside. There you go! The header saved by the keeper. Was that Íñigo again? No. That was Fermin. Fermin.
That was such a strong Fermin header.
Yeah.
And I think he was onside. Yeah, he was.
He was.
I would have. He just
Fermin's
hit
had 3 already. Right. If you're in that top 10, if you are one of those 10 users who joined the Barça Live Fantasy League, raise your hand. Let us know how you're doing in this match day 5. The hosts, we're not doing so good.
Don't go to the.
Apart from Pablo Wolves and Marc Brau, who is annoyingly is 12th as well.
Yeah, it's annoying to see Mark
that.
winning anything.
They are the only ones who have gone over 300 points. Alex Ibaceta is the Lewandowski's. Jamie is right behind
Jamie
Alex.
doesn't know what he's doing. He's just
Natalie,
pretending to
you're
know.
like mid-table, 67th
I'm
out of
there.
130 odd. I'm 124th.
How are you so bad?
Because
Oh boy, here it comes.
my team is made out of only 3 Barca players and former Barca players.
Oh right, that's right. You were doing that thing.
I was doing that thing. It's not going so well for me.
Well,
But
you gotta stick.
what-
You gotta commit.
I have to stick to my guns. Spence, you're the 100th.
That's
well,
a nice number.
I like even numbers, so I'm happy with that.
How are you guys doing? What position are you in this fantasy league? Do you know? Have you been following? Have you abandoned your team? Let us know. Live chat. Is anyone commenting on this? Carolina says, I dropped down because Mota has not put Yildiz in the squad for the full 90 minutes and he used to be my captain. Expired RSVP. I'm Oha. Congratulations to you.
Well done.
Congratulations to you. You're in the top 10.
Keep it up.
Elmir Days, I'm at 98. Oh, we're almost neighbors.
Table neighbors.
Mac is at 60.
Hey, they're close to me. Hey, neighbor.
Yeah, I agree with Random. Don't stop ins met spammen. I can only imagine that in some
Fully
either
agree.
Dutch or
No.
I'm sorry to offend anybody whose language I don't know, but that seems Dutch.
Emily edits, when is Lamine Yamal coming back? Hopefully at the weekend. Hopefully.
Seems like it.
Oh, Brian. My birthday is today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
To you.
I like this jazz
Happy
version.
birthday, dear Brian.
Happy birthday
to you.
Hope you're a Barca fan, Brian, because you got the.
Are you French?
The special.
Who's supporting Brest and not us?
Because if
happy
you are,
birthday
we're
wish.
taking back our birthday song.
Unless you like Kunde.
You're doing like the Simpsons Ivan et Niaj. I think our viewers are too young to get that one.
Well, I'm not much of a Simpsons viewer. I've watched The
Dude.
Simpsons, but
Come
not
on.
like.
Yeah, me either, to be
enjoy,
honest.
it's one of those things. I enjoy them, but I haven't watched them all that much.
Oh man,
I saw the movie.
people are living in a rock.
And Barca are looking for a second goal before half-time. Gerard Martin inside. Fermin
They might
out
find
wide.
it.
Here's Rafinha. Rafinha with the
Ooh.
cross coming in.
Take a corner.
Was that Gerard Martin at the far post? Yes, it was. Imagine if he scored.
Nicely done.
Would have been
Rafinha.
nice.
Could have taken his own shot there.
Yeah, I want to see
Corner kick
Rafinha
to
shoot.
Barca, and this first half is about to end. Not been action-packed.
No, we've been talking about other things.
Yeah.
Brest have had 23% of the ball.
Is that the highest possession that Barca have had this season?
By the lead?
We'd have to check and see. Olmo. Back to Fermin. Almost going to pass it back to Pedri. Incoming cross by Pedri. Cubarsí challenged it, but there was not much of a chance of him getting to it. And now Stade Brestois have the ball. And Casado is adamant that he was not the last player to touch
Which
it.
injured players are we seeing? Lamine, Christensen, Ter Stegen.
Oh, I had a chance
Ferran, Marc
to...
Bernal.
Oh, Shemezi Metu is there as well. Dario Brizuela behind them.
And
Gerard Piqué.
And the children.
Gerard Piqué and his children in attendance.
He looks a little cold.
A little bit.
Well, it's
quite
is a
windy
bit cold
in
in
Montjuic.
Barcelona. I had a chance to talk to Christensen the other day.
Oh.
Did
How's
you,
he?
did you do an interview?
Interview with him.
Huh,
yeah.
just
Or you
casual coffee.
Yeah, you just went, I was just going to say, just...
No, I didn't casually go up to him and say
Oh,
hi.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Here's Rafinha. Rafinha inside. Olmo. Too heavy to touch. Now Gerard Martin has to defend this, and he is
Oi.
fouled. It's the 45th minute, so I'll have to share what Andres Christensen said to me in the second half.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Can't imagine there's going to be a lot of added time, maybe just the 1 minute because of the goal in the pen.
There it
There
is.
you go, 1 minute. In a fairly
Un
peaceful
minute.
first half of Barca, which is,
Very
I think, is
chill.
what we needed as well.
We've been just chilling, all of us, talking about
Chess.
ellipses.
Chess, ellipses, singing happy birthday songs,
This is fine.
reading out time zones as well.
That just shows how the game's been going.
Yeah. That sums it
Stay
up.
engaged. Chat with us in the second half. We're going to need you. Stay active.
Chat, we need you.
We need creativity because right now, Barca are just doing what they need to be doing, but not in the flashiest way.
We're not going to run out of topics of conversation. Don't worry about us. Don't worry.
No, never.
Here is Lewandowski.
What?
That's a foul.
What
That's
is that?
another foul on
Why do they keep
Lewandowski.
squishing our players?
And I feel like this ends here. Oh, unless... No. Long
Beep.
ball looking for Rafinha.
Beep.
And that is the end of the first half, in which Barca are up 1-0 going into the dressing rooms. The goal was scored by Robert Lewandowski from the penalty spot. A very extremely clear penalty that was committed on him. Sent the keeper the wrong way, put the ball in the back of the net. Barca have had some chances. Good header by Fermin, saved by the keeper, but guys, it has not been the most eventful first half. I do want to ask the live chat, though, if they enjoyed it. If they enjoyed the first half, do you think it was a thumbs up first half or a thumbs down first half? You can also go thumbs sideways if you would like, but I will go up.
A friend of mine once said that they love football because it's a sport that you don't always have to be paying attention to all the time.
Oh, we definitely didn't pay much attention to that first half.
And I feel a little bit about that. I am having a thumbs up for a good time and the fact that Barca are leading, so all good for me.
Yeah, me too. I'd like more goals, but I was here at the Celta game, and that was like nonstop. We couldn't not look at the cameras or like not look at the game. So now to be able to talk about chess and ellipses, I'm happy.
Seems like the goals are happening elsewhere, because on our graphics I can see right now that
Woo!
Bayer Leverkusen are up 3-0. Arsenal just scored their third goal. Manchester City seem to be breaking their bad run of results with a 1-0 against Feyenoord, and Atalanta are 4-1 up against
Arsenal
Young Boys.
Sporting. What a day.
Nice.
Yeah. Right, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to leave you with Herno and Pablo Bulls. Stay tuned.
Hello everyone watching on the couch. It's Champions League action for Barca, and of course it's time for the halftime segment on the show, the halftime quiz, and also showing you some content available on Barca One and of course FC Barcelona's YouTube channel. Today we're going to be showing you something that's recently premiered on Barca One. I'm really intrigued and excited to show you all this, and I want you guys to get involved with it. You may have got a little clue from what you can see coming up on your screen. Today we're going to be quizzing you on, if I go back a few paces, Orígenes Balde, the documentary that's been released about Alejandro Balde, of course one of the players who has been a star for Barcelona so far this season under Hansi Flick. And on this Champions League night, we're going to be quizzing you on some of the content within this documentary. As always, we'll show you how to get to it. If you come onto Barca One, depending on what time you go on and you see this program, you just scroll down here through all of the content that's available. You come down, what's new. If you come all the way down here, you'll see Barca One's premieres, depending on what language you have it on. And you'll be able to see here all of the documentary exclusive series that Barca One have indeed released. You've got Gavi the Return, of course, which we quizzed you on. You've got Patrick Guijarro there to play. And you've got this, Orígenes Alejandro Balde. Without any further ado, let's quiz you then. Let's quiz you on these. Let's have a little read through, make sure that there aren't any spoilers in the title for you then. Let's get on to it then. 3 questions about this content. Question number 1. When Alejandro Balde started off in his youth academy and he was playing at Espanyol, that's one thing you have to take a note of. What position was he playing at? Was it number 1? Was he playing as a striker? Is it number 2? Was he playing as a left winger? Or is it number 3? Was he playing as a central midfielder? So what position did Alejandro Balde start off at in his youth days at Espanyol? Striker, left winger, or central midfielder? You've got 3 options there. I want to see you get your answers in the chat. It is spoken about in this documentary, which I highly recommend you go and check out. Very intriguing, as are all of the Origins documentaries about some of Barca's stars. But let's see what your answers are, because I can tell you that the answer is number 1, Alejandro Balde. You may have thought left wing. I thought I might catch you out on that one. Started off at Espanyol as a striker. Of course, less players on the pitch when you're at a youth level, but still, Balde started off as a striker. Question number 2 then. Which coach then moved Balde to left back? A position that's well documented in this documentary that he didn't like at all. Which coach was it? Was it number 1, Xavier Corominas? Was it number 2, Sergi Milà? Or was it number 3, Sergi Barjuan? You've got 3 options there as to who you think the coach who moved Alejandro Balde to a left back was. Still in his youth days, but which was the coach that moved him back to that position? And at first, he didn't like it at all. You've got 3 options: Xavier Corominas, Sergi Milà, and Sergi Barjuan. Let's get your answers in the chat then as to who you think was the coach who moved Balde to left back, because I can tell you right now, the answer is number 2, as Sergi Milà was. Balde was in his youth days in the Barça academy, was at Barça by then, of course. As we mentioned, Espanyol, he was a striker, moved to Barça, played a lot of the time at left wing, and Sergi Milà said, you can be a left back for us. So Balde wasn't happy about that, but that is something well worth pointing out in the documentary. Question number 3 then, you've got an option for some bonus points here too. What was the first shirt number that Alejandro Balde had at Barça? So what shirt number did Alejandro Balde have when he debuted for Football Club Barcelona? Was it 1, number 28? Was it 2, number 31? Or was it 3, number 32? You've got 3 options there. What do you think Balde's first shirt number at Barça was? Bonus points too if you get who he debuted against. So I want to see the shirt number, which answer you think it was. Was it 1, 2 or 3? Or put the shirt number in the chat, whichever one you find easiest. And also for some bonus points, tell me the game that Balde debuted for Barcelona. So who was it against? Let's get your answers in the chat then for the final question of today's halftime quiz. Balde's first shirt number, who did he debut against? I can tell you it was 31. So question on answer number 2, I should say. He debuted also against Bayern Munich. So bonus points if you got 32, that's 31, sorry, that's question number 2. And if you also got German opposition in Bayern Munich. That's all then for today's halftime segment. We'll leave you with a short promo of what you can expect in the origins of Alejandro Balde, and we'll send you back to those on the couch. Thank you as ever. Catch you again soon. Ciao.
Primer año en el Barça igual, empecé de delantero y luego ya empecé a variar un poco de lateral en fútbol 7 y jugaba en esas 2 posiciones. El que me cambió de posición, el primero fue Cristian Catena, el primer entrenador que tuve en el Barça, pero ahí jugaba todavía de delantero y extremo. Luego ya, cuando llegué a fútbol 11, el Sergi Milà me puso ya era más lateral, pero yo no quería jugar de lateral, yo quería jugar de extremo porque siempre a cualquier niño siempre le gusta hacer goles.
Pensant que per la seva velocitat, perquè també és un jugador esquerrà, que és un jugador que tenia també força habilitat a l'hora de superar, de generar desequilibris, creiem que segurament podia explotar molt més el seu potencial ubicant-lo al sector esquerre.
Martínez torna a marcar el Fútbol Club Barcelona.
Al principio yo estaba un poco enfadado porque no me gustaba jugar ahí, pero ahí ya jugué prácticamente todo el año de lateral. Y al final fue una posición que me gustó y luego ya me ponían de extremo y ya no me gustaba de extremo. Ya yo mismo ya me veía mejor de lateral y me veía más futuro ahí.
There you go. Origins, Alejandro Balde, some of the new content that you can find on Barça 1. We just keep producing content for all of you, for all the Barca fans. Always new and engaging content for you to enjoy, as we enjoyed the first half because of the conversations we were having in the studios. What are we hoping for in the second half?
Maybe a little bit more football to talk about, but honestly, if we're truly being honest with ourselves, there was a lot of attacking quality. I think if we look at the numbers, I'm just staring at it now, 8 total shots, 3 on target. So there were chances to be had. Maybe 1 or 2 more get put away, and we're talking about a game that's almost out of reach. It's not, so they need to come out and play with the fire that will hopefully give them the cushion to get a lead and get a win.
Sometimes an early goal is sort of a curse because it takes away the sense of urgency.
Yeah.
And that's maybe what happened.
I mean, I think so, maybe a bit, but I mean, like you said, they're trying to score.
Yeah.
They've been trying. I think, I don't know, they're just doing a lot of crosses into the center. I think they just need to try to shoot from outside the box more. They're doing a lot of passing. There's all these players from Brest defending. I think they should shoot.
The thing that just popped into my mind was, okay, 1 goal at halftime. Same situation as in Belgrade against Red Star. Came out, scored 4 in the second.
Yeah, and it's not like Brest have been bad in this game. They just haven't really gotten
They just haven't been past the halfway line.
What's the possession?
77?
Oh, that went down. Okay, so, well, regardless, like the normal pass, so let's say Barca come in and they're attacking. The normal pass that we see on the reset is it comes out to the wings, Brest can't get out of their own third, and then it goes to Casado. They're trying to cut that pass off to Casado a couple of times.
Yeah.
But it hasn't worked because Barca are just too quick for them right now, and they can't hold the ball up.
What I would hope for in the second half is that Barca are a bit more assertive in finishing their chances. We'll see if that happens and we get to enjoy more goals in the second half. I would like to ask you guys on the live chat and you guys in the studio, who was the best player in the first half? I'm offering you Rafinha. I'm offering you Fermin. I'm offering you Lewandowski as the scorer.
Ooh.
Oof, this is a hard one today.
I'll say Rafinha. He was the one making things happen.
Yeah, I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's creating a lot. He's putting the crosses in. Didn't hate what Gerard Martin was doing either.
No?
Yeah, he's doing really well.
He's been pretty good. But nobody's standing out yet, and that's why this is a game of 2 halves, because someone will give us the chance to get to give them their 3 points at the end of the day, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, we'll see in the second half if Barca can improve their performance, if we get more goals. You know what's happening this week in terms of Barca?
It's the gala.
125th anniversary.
There you go. And you know what Barca are doing as part of the celebration of
Inviting us?
With our outfit from the sponsor?
With our formal wear?
No. Cold. We are picking, or the Barca Socis, the Barca members are picking the new can for the 125th anniversary. A new song to chant, a new anthem for Barca to have for this 125th anniversary. It won't replace the Total Camp, es un clam som la gent blaugrana. It won't replace it, but it will be commemorative. This new can del Barça, this new song, new anthem. There are 3 options, and the Socis get to vote from now, or from days ago, until Thursday.
Thursday it's decided.
We took a look at the 3 options the other day, and we're going to go ahead and do that as well, because I know Natalie's opinion.
Yes.
I want to know your opinion
Okay.
as well. And I want to know the fans' opinion as well. If you can follow us, Carlas. Come here to the screen. Do you want to look like a hooligan, Spence?
Always.
Pick something to give you the hooligan look. Maybe this Barca Kids hat.
Barca Kids hat.
There you go. Right. So shall we go option 1, l'escut al pit? Protegeix el cor. Protegeix el cor. Protegeix el cor. Option 1. This is a song which features the Drax from the Palau Blaugrana singing, and I can imagine this being a chant. I mean, it's a 3-minute song. This is just the final bit of it.
Okay.
And it's got lyrics and everything. I like that one. Option 2.
Sounds like the Barça live song.
Barça. Barça. Option 2.
Okay, a little bit more modern.
A little more modern. Option 3.
Bressol a l'infinit, milers de veus fan un sol crit. Del bressol a l'infinit, milers de veus fan un sol crit. Barça, 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 vinguem del sud, vinguem del nord, l'afició és d'arreu del món.
Barça, Barça, Barça. Your pick.
I'm out on number 3.
Yeah, you didn't seem to like that one.
Not really feeling number 3. I guess depends on what we're going for, but I think 125 years, the first one.
First one.
I wear the badge on my chest.
My chest, and it protects my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we chose, yeah.
We all chose. Oh, and we have the question on our screen, and the second half has started. Oh. There we are. We're distracted once again. I think I'm going to wear a hat.
Well, if we're all going to wear hats, I'll wear one too.
Which one do you want?
I'll take this blue one.
Oh, this is a bit too small for me. I have a big, big head. How do you do this?
Are you going to stand here?
Right, second half has started.
You know, I know the second half's just getting started, but Robert, do you know we were talking about a big week for Barça? It's also a holiday this weekend. Did you know that?
Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm.
Did you bring a turkey?
I didn't have the resources to bring a turkey.
Too complicated.
But oh!
What's going on here?
What do they have? Pumpkin pie, is it? Or did you make a pumpkin pie?
Handmade, homemade.
Oh! Spencer!
I decided.
Do you need any help over there?
We're gonna go with this one. You know what? I'm a camarero. It's fine.
Do you need? Yeah. I was a camarero in the past too. My parents owned a restaurant.
Really? You got it.
Yeah. So maybe Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh!
What is that?
Thank you
That's
so
pumpkin
much.
pie made from the core. See.
It's good for your heart. Thank you.
Molto al pumpkin pie al cor.
And for everybody else, of course. Please.
I like this forks. Nom, 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 nom.
Round of applause.
Beautiful.
Round of applause, guys, for Spencer Siegel. I need to change my hat. I can't figure out how to make it bigger.
You kind of look like a turkey.
You kind of look like a turkey.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
This is the first ever Thanksgiving treat I've had.
Made from the heart.
I have a question because I'm vegan.
Okay. Then you shouldn't eat that.
Okay.
I apologize.
Well, I appreciate it though. It looks good. So I'll leave that for someone else.
I'll.
You can have that one. Extra slice.
I didn't eat dinner before, so.
Is it good?
Thank you very much, Spencer
Happy
Siegel.
Thanksgiving.
Round of applause for Spencer.
Turkey's in the chat.
Turkey emojis. Turkeys and
turkey
pumpkins
in the
chat.
pumpkin pie, but there are eggs.
Well,
I'm going to go and change my hat.
I'm glad the turkeys are okay. There were no turkeys harmed in the making of this
No.
pumpkin pie.
There you go, this one's better. That's it.
Hopefully,
It
the
fits.
pumpkin pie will give us some more goals.
Appreciation.
And it's all about giving thanks. I'm thankful for Barça.
I'm thankful for.
I'm thankful for you guys.
I'm thankful for the pumpkin pie.
Thankful for Barça and you guys.
Your first
and the
pumpkin
chat.
pie. How do you feel?
It tastes delicious.
Can I get a Gordon Ramsay style review?
Your
no,
idiot
'cause
sandwich.
I've never watched any of his content.
Oh, fair enough.
apart. Delicious. How jealous are you, live chat? Here is Fermin trying to feed the ball in, and Rafinha had already gone. Ball was left behind him. Here we are.
The stadium singing.
Pie on a Tuesday night here in Barcelona.
I mean, Thanksgiving's actually, of course,
It's Thursday,
on
right?
Thursday.
There's no game on Thursday.
Well, the Bears are playing.
There's no Barca game on Thursday.
Oh, here we go. Look out.
Here we go.
Come
Here we go.
on.
Here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo to Rafinha. Rafinha with
Oh.
a shot blocked.
Good idea.
So many blocked shots today.
Yeah, especially for Rafinha.
Mac Lumbis says Gordon Ramsay is a straight-up menace.
Alia says now we need croquetas. Actually, Alia, I'm glad you brought that up.
Oh,
What?
God.
Because I have a question.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Because we back here, we have also.
Alessio says, I am thankful for Barca Live.
Oh, we're thankful for you.
Careful.
We're not thankful for this attack.
Oof, Iñaki Peña with the save. We are thankful
Are you trying to
for
make a heart?
fans like you.
That's better.
You know, the live chat with hearts.
Yay.
For comments like that. And for Spencer,
Beautiful.
who has brought pumpkin pie to the show.
There's more for the crew later.
Thankful for the whole
We can
crew.
share it out.
Yeah, we gotta share it with people. There's another.
Can I finish my piece, though?
Of course you can.
No?
Yeah. It's
Did you
your
make
piece.
this yourself?
I did. With love and core.
Love and
Carolina
core.
says, I'm thankful for Barca and the fact that we are finally playing well. And the comment was longer, but yeah.
That's all we needed to hear.
Live chat, what are you thankful for? Even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Oh, this is so wholesome.
I'm just thankful for how things are going in my life. Get to be here on a Tuesday night with you guys. My job is to watch Barca games with you guys and with the live chat.
And
who
eat some pumpkin
are
pie.
Very generous and lovely to us. Things are going well.
I mean,
Can't
Personal
complain.
life as well.
what more could you ask for?
Maybe some more goals, but
Some more goals,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
but things are going pretty well.
The Vikings. I am thankful for Lamine Yamal. True. Also, I'm thankful that as a Barca supporter that Barca have a youth system that keep producing amazing players.
Yeah.
Mohamed Musa, did you know that I'm in the stadium?
Oh.
Really? You're watching us from the stadium?
That sounds like a lie.
Send proof. I don't know
Send
how
a
you would do
photo.
that,
Tweet at us on Twitter.
It's a shame that you can't send photos in the live chat, although I guess at the same time it's
It makes sense.
It's a blessing that you can't do that either.
but Linda Wallace is thankful for Hansi Flick.
Me too.
Alia, I'm thankful for Robert, Spence, Natalie, Mark, the rest of the Barca Live crew, and all
Aw.
of the Barca players. Oh.
That's so sweet. We're thankful for you.
I'm wonderful.
Ooh.
I'm thankful
good
for
idea.
Kubarasi's
Oh.
something.
That's
Oh,
good
good idea.
Close.
51st minute, and here we are again, eating pumpkin pie, reading out comments, and not really focusing on what's happening.
Well, so far the Barca official intelligence is the only one that's kind of right with the results.
Yeah,
With the clean sheet.
2-0.
I mean, Barca official intelligence knows what it's doing generally.
For now.
Jason says, can you say happy birthday? Is it your birthday? Or are you trolling us, Jason?
Send
I'm always
proof.
suspicious.
Send your passport.
Yeah.
We don't do it for free.
Minnie says, I'm thankful for this team. You guys are the best. Thank you.
Aw.
Oh, and here is Fermin trying to feed it into Dani Olmo. 52nd minute. We'll see who we get to see in the second half as well. It's Paul Victor's birthday. We'll get some minutes.
Is it?
Whoa, easy. All right.
Wait, Paul Victor, how old is he turning? 12?
How old is Paul Victor? turning?
12.
Paul Victor is turning 22, is he?
Oh.
Already.
Kokran, can you confirm?
First
How old is Paul Victor?
substitution.
Oh, 23?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who will be the first substitution, Gavi de Jong or Eric Garcia? I feel it will be de Jong.
This feels like a Frankie sort of situation right now. Or a Koundé situation. Hit him. Let's go. Oh, nice pass. Let me set it up for the goal.
Fermin with the opportunity denied by the keeper again. Fermin is going to have nightmares with this keeper.
Yeah. But lovely
Incoming
pass.
cross by Koundé, looking for Dani Olmo.
Oh.
Pedri picks it up now. Pedri on the edge of the box, twist and turn. He's fouled.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the foul, the free kick, is in a perfect position for
Lionel Messi.
Rafinha.
Sorry.
Well, also, if he was playing. We haven't scored a free kick goal yet this season, have we?
That was a foul. No.
Does it come now? Rafinha scored in the international break with Brazil.
This is called stress eating.
Game needs a bit more energy, so Gavi is one of the comments. Linda Wallace is watching us from Detroit, where the Pistons just don't seem to get better.
Don't beat on them when they're down. Come on.
Rafinha and Dani Olmo standing next to the ball, although I would be very surprised if it's not Rafinha who takes it.
Someone just said, I am in prison. I know that's a lie.
Yeah, I don't think they have internet in prison.
I appreciate though that if they do, they're watching us.
It's like sometimes we get comments. I'm in Antarctica and I'm always skeptical.
Are you a penguin?
We have penguins in the chat.
Are you a polar bear?
Come on, Rafinha.
Go Rafinha. Will he score? Will he score?
This is a good opportunity.
Go Rafa. Go Rafinha. Oh, Lewandowski blocked it.
Did he?
Oof.
Yes, he did. Levy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
based on
yeah.
his
From the
reaction.
Rafinha reaction, based on the Rafinha reaction. Levy knows what he's saying. It's very nice. Jordi Cochran was asking me, is it nice?
See, if I deliver the rest of the slices to the production room now, we won't have a show.
They'd be distracted. There's pumpkin pie everywhere.
You can go and do it if you want.
You think I should?
Camera will follow you for a little bit.
Camera follows me as far as the cable will let it.
Yeah. How far
does the cable go?
does the cable go? I'm curious now to find out.
How much pie is left? I can help you.
There are...
Fins on arriba el cable, autónoma, es la pregunta.
There are 9 pieces left. We also have people in here, and they're giving me looks right now like...
But there's Natalie's piece as well.
Yeah.
So there's 10.
That's true.
They'll have to share in the control room.
They're going to have to share. All right.
I'll help you some. We can take mine.
Hold on. Grab a couple of extra forks.
We got
if
one
Barca
here.
score, I'll be here.
You let us know.
Dani Olmo with the cross inside, and Barca get a corner kick.
I'm not going anywhere until after the corner kick.
We can start with this one.
But while they take the corner kick, I will hold.
Oh, wow.
We want a selfie of the people of the control room, Jordi Cochran, eating the pumpkin pie. We want a selfie. Corner kick for Barca. Everyone else thinking of pumpkin pie, and here's me. Focusing on the game.
Oh, wow. I can get another one on this hand, but I won't be able to open any doors.
Be careful with that pumpkin pie if Barca score now here. Almost to Pedri.
Well, we can get that one. Wait.
Pedri back to Gerard Martin. Rafinha inside into the hands of the keeper. You are so fortunate. Right, off you go.
I think our plan is going to get foiled.
The Barca Live crew is just about to get
delivering.
spoiled.
We're on the move.
Off you go. How far will the cable go?
Welcome
get
to
a
Barca
little tour
Studios.
around Barca Studios, guys.
It's a free tour.
And I have lost the signal of the game.
It's cold.
Excuse me, sir.
HDMI
Excuse me,
cable.
what are you doing?
Hey, they're stealing.
You're still with us. Oh, you're still with us.
I see
Wow.
a
Well
picture
done.
of Gerard
Robert's
Martin.
watching the game. Oh, we're going into the control room here because this is easier. Fair enough.
Get in.
Naum,
We
I have
brought
a problem.
pumpkin
Tengo un
pie.
problema.
Hemos traído
I-
pumpkin
actually,
pie.
Ah. De nada.
There are more people. We'll get to them.
I have lost signal of the game. While there we go. I got it back again.
Okay, that was good.
Careful here with Stade Brest on the counter-attack, but it is an offside.
Okay. Now what? ¿No tienes?
Nothing much going on at the Olympic Stadium. Kian is watching from the Philippines. Johan is watching the club of my life. If you've just joined, you are watching Spencer
We'll see you in a bit.
giving out,
Let us know if there's a
Natalie
goal.
giving out pumpkin pie to our team in the control room. In they go, and I'm hoping
Bueno,
they'll come
el
back
jueves.
soon as, Stade Brest are making a substitution. Balde is coming on for Sima. I'm thankful for you and all the wonderful Barça Live community. Expired RSVP says. I'm watching in Singapore, says Ronaldinho. And Barça are running with Rafinha. Rafinha into the middle. Lewandowski, he can give it to Dani Olmo. Levy on the turn. Olmo. I'm going to celebrate all by myself here. There you go. They've completed their mission.
Let's go. We might miss a goal. Come on.
Run back, guys!
We're going. Let's go, Barça. Ooh.
Barca in possession. You missed nothing, literally.
Oh.
We're back. Did they score 3 goals?
How much did you enjoy that tour around Barca Studios?
Careful with the pumpkin pie.
I got it. Yep.
Well,
Bit
fun.
of pumpkin pie went down the wrong way.
There's still one left. There's a fridge.
Yoka says Balde is playing for the opposition. No, they have another Balde.
Oh yeah, they do have a Valde.
And I saw a comment here that I wanted to read out as Barca are in possession. Jason says, yes, it's my birthday, but the party was 4 hours ago. Happy birthday to you, Jason. Happy birthday to you.
4 hours ago. What time is it?
Aloysius says, this is so wholesome. Thank you for giving us a glimpse of the inner workings of Barca Studios. Visca Barça, Visca Barça Live. Visca!
Yeah.
Dani Olmo. Let's see if we can celebrate a goal now. Here is Rafinha. Rafinha. Koundé. Koundé inside the box. Where can he put the assist? Oh! With a loose ball! Shot! Blocked by a defender.
Is that Fermin again?
Spencer, what will you do if Barca score a goal?
I'll do as many...
A backflip.
I'll do as many push-ups as the number of the person who scores.
Ooh, I like that. I need to do push-ups as well. I've moved in to another home recently. Well, recently being September, and I quit the gym I was at and up until September, and have not found a new gym since. And I need to sign up for the gym. I need to do push-ups.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you from doing push-ups right now.
Give the people what they want.
No, I'll do them at the gym. The control room are apparently enjoying the pumpkin pie.
They better be taking a selfie. There it is. Look at that.
There you go.
Give it up for them.
That's all the team that make this possible. The behind the cameras team. Did you give pumpkin pie to the cameras?
That's what I was saying, is that we needed some for them too.
There's
I mean,
one left.
I've had plenty of pumpkin pie, so as long as somebody is okay with a couple of bites.
I'll get the other one.
For you.
Jordi Cochran is complimenting your pumpkin pie, Spence.
Here, we can split this one up for people. I feel bad. I didn't have enough.
You miscalculated.
Split it in.
Stade Brest in possession here, and Barca better score a goal soon. I don't want this game to get uncomfortable.
Delicious.
There you go.
We'll help you put that.
Cubarsí with a good recovery. Cubarsí. 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 Cubarsí.
Ooh, nice play.
Nice little roulette by Pedri. And a yellow card issued. Camara.
The only thing it's missing is the whipped cream and the pecan.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The what?
You put a pecan on top.
What's a pecan?
It's a nut.
Okay.
A nut?
A nut. Okay.
A pecan. I don't know how.
Can?
and then nata. Put a whipped cream on top.
None for Mark Brau.
Is he allergic?
No.
Oh,
well,
he's
no,
just
no,
not
no.
here.
I mean, he didn't.
No.
We'll
Mark
have to
doesn't
send
get
one to
any today.
Montjuic.
Yeah.
We'll let him know in post game.
We tried to
left him
send it.
out.
It didn't make it to Montjuic. Sorry.
This is going on the other way round. It's going on the other way round. Salute to the people in the shadows. Much respect. Enjoy the pumpkin, says Mac Lundqvist. There you go. Watching all the way from
shadows.
SA? What is SA?
What?
San Antonio?
I missed that one.
SA.
What is SA? Is it San Antonio? Sin Lexi says, I like the studio tour. Phila says, I'm watching from Bangladesh.
Wow.
I haven't forgotten about you, Alia. Don't worry. We'll get back to you. I got you.
What did they say?
I said I have a question for Alia, which I do.
Oh, okay.
I can ask it now.
Ask it now, yeah. Cazador has it and passes back to Kubarsi. Seems like a good moment.
But yeah, but we're in a moment of limbo right now with this team because they need to score another goal to kind of put this game away. But in the meantime, my question for you, Alia, is that hypothetically, and this is a very strict hypothetical, if someone were to be traveling through Slovenia in the near future, what food items would you say they have to enjoy that are native and specific?
What's the menu?
To Slovenia.
Sorry, by the way, SA is South Africa.
Oh, okay.
San Antonio.
It could have been Saudi Arabia as well.
San Andreas.
San Andreas.
Nice save.
Carolina says, I bloody miss the taste of pumpkin pie. They are the best. Could you post the recipe somewhere, Spencer?
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I'm not secretive when it comes to that. Absolutely. Although I will say my grandmother's pumpkin pie recipe is served in ounces and cups and tablespoons. So if you're all about milliliters, it just I don't have that for you right away.
Phineas says, I'm watching from Ghana. You guys are doing amazing. Keep it up. We try to. Here's Olmo. Here's Olmo. Is it Olmo time? Is it Olmo time? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's Olmo time. It's Olmo time.
Olmo time.
Look at Milan celebrating with Gerard Piqué.
Let's go.
It's Olmo time.
What time is it? It's Olmo time.
Olmo time. Yeah.
I don't have a watch.
Oh, well, we
have watches for you.
Can you get Danny Olmo's face on that?
I was thinking about it. Just in this exact moment, I was thinking about it. It's not going to happen right now, but eventually it will. It's Olmo time.
You work on that. It's Olmo time.
Nice. Finally.
And that's where we put the game to bed.
And that is that the...
Time to go to sleep.
Steph moment? Is it the Steph moment? I hope not. I hope not, because there's 20 minutes left, and we want more goals.
That's all right.
Let's look at that
Danny
goal.
Olmo, one touch on to his left, and he kept it on his right, and he snuck it right under the keeper's outstretched
Sort
arm.
of a similar goal to the one that he scored against Valladolid. Do you guys remember it?
Against Valladolid. Well, there were so many against Valladolid.
Well, the one he scored.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
he scored it from an awkward angle.
And sort of a similar drive. I'm just going to leave this somewhere else.
Yeah, that's fair. Bye.
Oh, almost coming off.
Bye, Robert.
He's leaving.
Yeah.
Olmo coming off.
Round of applause for Olmo. And Gavi's coming on. It's time to take Olmo off, says Hansi Flick. It's time to take
his goal.
Olmo off. And round of applause for Olmo, round of applause for Gavi.
I'm looking at the score lines of all the games right now, and I'm seeing that this is the match day thus far, where all of, as we would say, the chalk, like the favorites, they're all getting the job done.
Well. I mean, PSG getting themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, as far that's the one exception because you have PSG versus Bayern in that game. Bayern are clearly a better team. Every major team is winning. Milan, Atleti.
I hadn't seen the Atletico results.
6 for them. So
Wow.
Barça, Leverkusen, Bayern, Inter Milan, Leipzig are struggling this year. City doing it right. Arsenal against Sporting, that's a great matchup. And Atalanta, every favorite is favoriting right now.
Wow, City finally getting a win.
Great night for all the Milans. AC Milan beat Bratislava. Inter Milan beating Leipzig right now. And Milan Piqué enjoying the game with his dad at the...
I was wondering how you were going to connect that.
That's nicely done.
Did you see him celebrate the Olmo goal?
No.
Jumped up, he was jumping up, and then he kissed his dad. on the cheek.
Oh, future Kings League star.
Maybe future Barca star. Right, 68th minute.
Someone just got hit in the face.
Yeah, that wasn't necessary.
Calma,
Even the
calma.
referee's going, calm down. Right. Oh, Spencer, you said to me before that you wanted to play humans versus robots.
Yes, and shoot, I have to think of something else because Mark Brau stole what I was.
Oh,
gonna
there
do.
he is.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
He's so grown up.
He is so grown up.
I remember when Piqué was still playing, he's just a little baby.
You need to think of a question for humans versus robots, yeah?
All right. And I gotta know if Alia has a response too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on that.
What's the menu?
Alia, if you wrote a comment and it got lost in the celebrations of the Olmo goal, write it again. And Paul Timbo says, give us the 20 push-ups.
Oh shoot! I did say that.
Wait for
One thing
good
at a
job.
time. I'll get there. One thing at a time.
Good job for checking
I don't
on
know if
that.
I can do 20 push-ups. Just about your typical channel says 20 push-ups as well. Oh, Alia.
Yeah, what do you got?
Ooh, hold on.
Careful, hold on. Side Brest attacking, incoming, cross. Careful.
Oh, yeah.
Cleared
out of
away
Okay.
by Inigo Martinez. Now Fermin pressing with the help of
Well done.
Lewandowski. Rafinha's going to
Ooh,
go and put
pressure.
the keeper under pressure, but it is cleared away.
Back to
Now
Barca.
Cazador, Gavi. Oh, Gavi with a lovely turn. He didn't see Fermin free. Alia says, first that someone better stop in Gornji-Grad. But there are a lot of amazing food here. Kremsnita, Kranskia, Klobasa, Potika, Strukli, Prekmurska, Givanica, Jespran, Bograk, and so many more.
Wow.
Right.
Maybe screenshot
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna say screenshot that because I'm
Screenshotting that right now.
I'm gonna need that.
Hypothetically.
In a list.
I love it, and I was waiting for that. Great performance by almost a Sin Lexi. Live chat is starting to put pressure on you, Spence.
Pressure. Oh, to do the push-ups.
Yeah, there's even interest. The interest is going up. Your Urbanity and Cities, 30 push-ups saying now.
Whoa.
What?
Well, because you're late.
Oh, I see.
The interest rate.
The interest rate is going up. Pamela says push-ups.
Okay. All right. I'm making sure that we have our human element added in too. All right. I think it's time. Fine.
You promised
I
as many push-ups as the number of the player
listen.
who scored the next goal, which was Dani Olmo in his 20.
There are a lot of things that I am as a human being, and honest is one of them. And I will always fulfill my obligations when I put them out there. So I'm gonna do 20 push-ups right now.
The worst case scenario was Gerard Martin. 35.
The best case scenario was.
Best case scenario was probably Kouarsi.
Yeah.
He's still on the pitch.
He's still on the pitch, yeah.
All right, I assume I'm just doing.
You're going there. Yep.
Standard stage. Do a little stretch.
Yeah, I need a little stretch. It's been a while. Woo! This is gonna hurt.
We had a good show today.
All right.
Pumpkin pie, push-ups.
Yeah, you need to burn off the.
That's right.
pumpkin pie.
Yeah, burn off the pumpkin pie. All right, here we go.
I ought to do that as well, but.
Get the Mario sound effect ready.
Oh, and he dropped it. Oh.
2,
3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What happens if Barca score? 11, 12.
He starts again.
13, 14, 15, 16.
You're almost there.
17, 18, 19, 20.
Well done.
Well done, Spence.
That was impressive.
Right, I'll do the next one.
Yeah, okay.
I'll do the next one.
Gerard Martin.
Watch Kouarsi score.
Please, Hansi, please take off Gerard Martin. Here's Lewandowski. Right, I will do push-ups for the next scorer. The number that he wears on his back is the number of push-ups that I will do. Who do you think that player will be, live chat? Who do you think it will be? By the way, the Barça official intelligence is getting the prediction right now.
Oh yeah.
Of course it is.
Yellow card for a Stade Brestois player.
Oh, that gives me an excuse to do this.
Yellow card.
Jordi Cochran, we had a question about what's the best thing about this week or something like that. What are you most excited about this week?
Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah, I didn't factor Thanksgiving in.
Black Friday.
What are you most excited about this week? This game, the 125th anniversary, or the Barça Black Friday?
I'm excited for the 125th anniversary. I heard there's going to be a new mascot or something.
There is going to be a new mascot. Careful, Gerard Martin inside the box. Back to Rafinha. Rafinha misses the shot, misses the second shot. It's blocked. Rafinha's a good number, 11 push-ups. I'll take you through some of the offers on
Barça Black Friday.
Barça Black Friday. The Viking says, what did Christensen say from the first time? Oh, yeah. See, I forgot. Interviewed Christensen a couple of days ago. Very nice dude.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he just spoke about his recovery process, spoke about the little procedure he had, which was talked about quite a bit, saying there was speculation that it might delay his return. He says it shouldn't affect the timeline. If it does, it should affect it in a positive way with him having to return sooner. So there you go. And he says, I'm jealous every game because they're having so much fun.
Lovely guy.
That is a clear
I
offside.
think it's about time that I pulled this out.
Clear offside.
Hold on, just finish the play. Oh, goal!
Brest
Oh,
score,
yay!
and
Except
is
no.
it's an offside.
Oh, he really was almost about to celebrate.
Risk at nothing. We need more push-ups, which means we need another goal. You ask score another goals, Lewandowski. Football Life for Life says Rafinha. I'm watching from Japan. Good luck. Ooh.
From Japan? What time
I can't
is
read
it?
out your name because it's in like the Japanese alphabet.
What time is it in Japan?
What time is it in Japan?
Very early. Or late, I guess.
Is Robert able to do 20 push-ups?
Oh.
3.
Well,
day.
Olmo isn't on the pitch.
All day number
Well, then
3.
it'll have to be some more than 20.
Olmo, like, worst cases right now for me is Koundé and Gerard Martin. Half past 5 in the morning in Japan. Aloysius says, well done, Spencer.
Well done. Oh.
Yep.
Come on.
Here we go. Oh, the shot by Rafinha. I actually need another Lewandowski goal. 9 push-ups is good for me, and Lewandowski's my captain on the fantasy team. So
First, we're gonna get subs.
My captain is Rafinha.
You know,
we're
the
Stade Brest.
The Brest kits look like Granada.
They do.
They get the horizontal red stripes.
Yeah. Oh, is that Pablo Torre coming on?
Let's see. 2 subs for Stade Brest, and is Hansi Flick moving his bench. Have you figured out what you want to do with humans versus
I'm
robots?
Good. I'm good. I got my question. And the way we're going to do this is it's humans versus Barça official intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You are going to act as our... Oh, yeah, hold on.
Round of applause for Gerard Martin.
And Robert lets out a sigh of relief.
Oh, Balde.
Balde.
Yes, Gerard Martin off. Good for me. No more. The possibility of having to do 35 push-ups is out of the window.
Fermin.
Balde wears number 3. That's good for me. Fermin, 16, off. And on comes Pablo Torre, who wears number 14, and that's 2 days.
Who's the highest number?
Sergi Dominguez is 36. One of the other kids that was called up. Guille, 41.
This is not like in Italy where they have like 88.
Yeah, Donnarumma wears 99, right?
Yeah, that would be tough.
Okay, so Barca made subs. Spence, present to us the game you've thought of.
What we're going to do is it's humans versus artificial intelligence. You, Robert, are the closest thing we have in human form to artificial intelligence.
Depending on the topic.
Well, because...
On artificial intelligence, maybe.
Right. Well, you have the brain of essentially a fully functioning computer at times. So I'm going to ask a question, and you have to give me as many possible answers as you can. And hold on.
And hold. Keep going. Pablo Torre has the ball on the left wing.
And then we'll see how you stack up against artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Are you
Is
ready?
that understood, live chat? Also, live chat, you can take part in this. You can also compete against the artificial intelligence. So Spencer's asking a question that I am gathering. The answer is a list of items.
Correct.
Humans.
Yes.
Teams, I think. I need to get as many as possible. Okay.
So I was going to ask you originally how many teams from France have Barça played against, but then in Mark's secret numbers, he already gave that answer.
Yeah.
So my next best version, I want you to name as many players as you can who, after or before playing for Barça, played in France.
Oh!
Interesting.
Does it have to be like immediately after or immediately before?
I will.
So, let's say Jules Koundé, he played in France, obviously, because he's French,
But
and
he went to
to Sevilla in between.
Yeah, I don't know how. Well, yeah, I'm going to count it for you because artificial intelligence has its own way of collecting information, and you have yours, and we count that.
I sort of need a pen. Do we have a pen? Just so that I don't.
Oh, we're on it.
We're on it.
You want it? We
Right.
got it.
Okay, so I'll just keep. I'll write down names.
I'll give you 5 to 10 minutes. Basically, this game is more or less over.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So got Ludovic Julie.
I know one.
Oh, Koundé we're counting, yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, before
Well,
and after.
let me take a look at Barca's current lineup, see if there's anyone else who's played in.
Dembélé.
Yeah, Dembélé. Good one.
Gave you a free one. There you go.
Antoine Griezmann. Roger Garcia played for PSG. Rafa Marquez played for Monaco.
Aubameyang?
Aubameyang is currently or was playing. Samuel Umtiti, Lucas Digne. I mean, I should list all the French players, right? Thierry Henry,
Yeah.
Langlais, Frédéric Dehy, Laurent Blanc. Who else? Careful, the long ball played over to Koundé on the right wing. So we're listing players who have played in France before. Cesc Fabregas played for Monaco. Sonny Anderson.
Wow.
Sonny Anderson played for Monaco as well. Victor Valdés signed to go to Monaco, but he didn't ultimately go there because he got injured.
Memphis Depay?
Memphis played in Lyon. Eric Vidal. Ed Milson played for Olympique Lyon. Ronaldinho played for PSG.
Oh, yeah.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic played for PSG as Rafinha plays the ball inside. This is a chance for a goal. No. Ibrahimovic played for PSG as well.
Does it have to be like a first team player?
Ideally, yeah.
So I was going to say Arnaud Denaz.
Oh, well. Did he debut? I can't remember if he debuted.
I don't think he did.
Well, no, we won't count him.
There are a few. Cristobal Parralo.
It's a good name, though.
Cristobal Parralo played for PSG. Mikel Arteta, but he didn't debut for the first team. Julie, Carlos, I can't remember, but I already had him. Let's see. Oh! See, I just saw a name on the live chat,
Yep.
which I hadn't written down.
Yep.
Because in my mind,
Yep.
it never happened.
Yeah. Go on.
Oh, yeah.
Messi and Neymar.
Those ones are so obvious, I totally forgot.
I completely forgot. I mean, I'm thinking more about like the 90s.
Yeah. I was thinking like
Damn.
2010s.
I didn't.
Messi, yeah, he went from Barca to Miami. PSG didn't have.
in my mind, it never happened. See?
Was he there for 2
you were giving
seasons?
me until the 85th minute?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you another
Okay.
minute.
I'm missing someone. I'm missing
Thiago Motta?
Mota. Well done.
Nicely done.
Nicely done, Thiago Mota. Kunde clears it away. Kubarsi up in the air. I don't want to look at the live chat.
Maybe like some Portuguese player? No.
Jeremy Mathieu.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy Mathieu. Dani Alves played for PSG.
That's true. Oh,
Oh, the chance there for Pablo Torre to score
That went in.
almost his first Champions League goal. Right, I'm running out of time. Let me see if I can get one more name in here. What's his name? Careful with the opportunity here, but Barca defend it well. Pedri back to Iñaki Peña. What's his name? It's mid-2000s that I'm thinking of.
Mid-2000s.
Paulo Torre through to Lewandowski. The keeper's going to get there first. Right, Spence, I got to the 85th minute with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 players. Shall we ask the Barca official intelligence?
I think it's time to ask Barca official intelligence. But hold on, before you do that, I just think it's important to note that Barca official intelligence and artificial intelligence in general can be wrong. So you have to step in and say if what Barca official intelligence said is not correct.
Okay.
Okay.
I almost left Messi out of that list. Right, Barca in possession. Not a lot going on. Let's go and ask the Barca official intelligence. What was the question? How many players have played for both Barca and a French team? 4 or after?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Barca official intelligence. You cocky old robot who's about to get its prediction right. The question here is that I would like you to answer. How many players have played for both Barca and a French team? Be that before playing for Barca or after playing for Barca? How many?
You like that 2-0 scoreline, don't you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. I have Ronaldinho, Samuel Umtiti, Julie, Thiago Motta, Neymar, Messi. You almost didn't get those guys. Rafinha Alcantara, Eric Abidal,
Yeah.
Xavi Simons. Are we counting him?
He didn't make his debut for the first team. He doesn't count.
Pues no. Ousmane
He's on
Dembele,
my list.
Jean-Claude Todibo, Ruiz Atil, Juan Pablo Sorin,
Oh, Juan Pizorin.
Christophe Dugarry,
Oh, Dugarry.
Ibrahim Afellay,
Oh, Afellay. A round of applause for Pedri, guys. He's coming off. De Jong's coming on. Who else?
I have, you're going to remember this one and then forget it, Patrick Kluivert, Dani Alves, Felipe Coutinho,
Oh.
Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. Played in Ligue 1 early in his career. We also have Musavek Kevin Prince Boateng was linked
Yeah.
to teams. We won't count that. Seydou Keita
Keita.
played for Lens.
Marcy Lens.
Alex Song,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Alex Song.
Yaya.
Toure, of course, Yaya Toure came from Monaco. So basically, the robot's beaten me, right? Although I would like to verify a few of those names.
Emmanuel
Petit.
Oh dear, I forgot so many. Yes.
He did pretty well.
Well,
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
What was the number that you were at?
I was at like 26, did I say?
It was pretty close.
Some of those names, I need to verify.
That's what I was saying. You have to verify.
We need to fact check that.
Kluivert? Where did Kluivert play in France? I don't think he played in France. He went to Newcastle after Barca. Kluivert. Oh, he went to Lille. That was his last club. I lost track of him after Valencia. And you said Coutinho as well?
Yeah, that one confused
That one,
me.
I don't think.
But-
Unless very
I
early.
mean, maybe it was one of his several loans.
Oh, that's true.
Was he loaned to PSG?
No, but probably like
Or
some random French team.
Lyon? No.
No, there's no French team in here. Boo you, Barca official intelligence. Boo you for trying to trick me. There was another name in there after Coutinho, like around the Kluivert and Coutinho range that. Van Bronckhorst.
Yeah, that one was also strange.
That was also strange because he played for Arsenal, Rangers, the Dutch teams. I can't remember him playing in France. Incoming cross into the hands of Iñaki Peña. Looks like I might not have to do push-ups after all.
I think you should still do a few just for your own health.
Boo you, Barca official intelligence. I win because you gave erroneous answers. Van Bronckhorst didn't play in France. Boo you. Humans are better than robots.
I agree.
You heard it here
And
first.
yet, none of us predicted the score right.
Yes.
Well.
Please, Barca, score another goal so that I can do push-ups and prove the Barca official intelligence wrong.
Show of hands in the live chat. How many people would like to see Robert do push-ups anyway?
Nope.
How
Not
many
happening.
people want to see him do like 10?
Nope, not happening.
Or
Only if Barca score.
I think it's only fair.
Nope. The promise was if Barca score. Barca official intelligence
It was more optimistic than us with the clean sheet.
would get its third
3
prediction right.
3 predictions.
I think it would be
including
like
El Clásico.
50-50 because I
3. Wow.
Yeah.
incoming cross by Balde.
This was the most painless 3 points I think we've had all season.
Yes.
Yeah, we've hardly
No?
talked about the game.
This is probably the least we've talked about a football game on this show for a long time.
Ooh, nice pass.
Nice pass by Pablo Torre to Balde. His cross is blocked. Stade Brest attempt to clear. And Barca still hustling. Here's Rafinha. Balde back to Lewandowski. A chance for Lewandowski!
He's gonna do push-ups anyway!
Push-ups.
Let's go! He's gotta do them with his fists!
Nope. That ain't happening.
Go! 3-0!
Oh, we lost the chat.
Oh no. Go! Goal!
7 goals in 5 matches for Robert Lewandowski. What does he wear? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? 9? All right.
9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at those wide
6,
frame push-ups. 7, 8. One more. That's a good one, right? Oh,
9.
he's going more. 10. He's feeling good.
Well done.
Right, and we'll end this on the wrap.
Music?
We pop,
the net like Lewandowski. Dovsky, El Marcaria, then Rumbosky. Bosque, give him the ball and he will spin it. Spin it. We pop the net like Lewandowski.
Dovsky. There we go, 3-0. Barca official intelligence is wrong all the way along.
Game
And
over.
Game finito. One extra push-up.
Wow.
Vamos!
Done. Oh my gosh.
You could have done 3 for the 3 goals.
Now you tell me.
Right, Barca with the 3-0 win at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic to secure the fourth consecutive win in a row in this Champions League and settle in to that top 8 in the standings. Guys, just the most calmest win we've had this season.
That was great. Let's have more of that.
Yeah, that was lovely. We hardly had to do any work.
No notes.
Well, we are going to continue this show with post-game reactions.
Feyenoord!
Feyenoord?
What happened?
Ooh!
Oh.
Oh dear, Pep.
Oh boy.
Oh dear, Pep. Right, there'll be plenty to talk about in the post-game show reactions, interviews with the players. We'll connect with Matt Brown and we'll hear from Hansi Flick. Stay tuned. We're coming back in a couple of minutes. The fourth win for Barca in the Champions League came against French side Stade Brest in a peaceful night at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. After the defeat at the Real Arena, the draw in Balaidos, Barca restored, well, just the normal way of things in this season and managed to pull off a 3-0 win. And guys, Spencer Siegel, Natalie Baresi, one of the quietest games of the season, one of the most peaceful games of the season for Barca.
Yeah, to be honest, even like there were hardly any barely any time. Very calm. Went from 1-0 and then all of a sudden it was 3-0. We were here enjoying our pumpkin pie push-ups. Hardly watching the game.
It was, I was just saying to you guys, joking, okay, so now we get to talk about a game that we didn't really watch because it just felt like Barca were never under a threat in this game, Spence.
No, they weren't, and that was mostly because their pressure was outstanding. Brest were trying to play out of the back. It didn't work. They turned the ball over many times. And when you do that against a team of top-tier, world-class quality like Barca, you're going to pay the price, and that's what happened. This was an easy win in a game that we could sort of half pay attention, half goof around, and walk away with 3 points in the end and see Barca at the top of the table.
A few days back, we did circle this game saying, hey, this is an important one, taking into account that after this, we go into Dortmund, we go into Lisbon to take on Benfica. Our last opponent in this league stage is Atalanta. 3 tough opponents, so Barca needed to get the job done before that. Now we'll see how things go, but right now 4 wins, 1 defeat, and we're in a, at the moment, comfortable position in the Champions League.
Yeah, and also just good to get the weight off your shoulder of beating a team from France this year.
Also.
That's true.
Just saying.
Beat that little mini curse. But yeah, I mean, seeing how Atalanta's doing, how Dortmund away is always difficult. Benfica as well. This is nice to go into the next few games with a bit of calm. And to get a win after our last few games was really needed.
Coming into the game, the worry was, okay, what did these last couple of games mean for Barca? We saw Hansi Flick be very critical the other day, say, hey, we can't play this way. We need to change things quickly. Íñigo Martínez saying yesterday that the team had put in poor performances and that, he'd struggled to sleep after the game in Vigo after those 2 points slipped away. We saw Koundé the other day own his own mistake. It felt like the team were holding themselves accountable, and today they came out, managed to get an early goal, and from there on, it was just their game to play, really.
Yeah, and again, you're not going to get top quality performances every single game. That's just impossible to replicate. Not even the best teams in the history of football have had a perfect game every game. So you have to take those lumps, get back out there. This was an extended period of time that Barca had to wait to get back into Champions League play. But we can see based on the numbers, especially, that they came ready to face their pot 4 opponent, and they didn't have any problems with him.
See, we're talking about a quiet, peaceful game, not that eventful, but we're also seeing on our screens right now 76% possession, 19 total shots, 8 on target, no shots on target for Stade Brest. That screams out total domination from Barca.
Yeah, and it shows how not only was the defense performing very well, but the whole team was stopping them from even crossing the halfway line. The midfield was exactly what we needed to do this time: hold possession, control the game, and not this chaos that we saw against Celta Vigo, which especially when Casado was sent off.
Barca more than tripled Stade Brest in passes, and they, apart from, let's say, the last 20 minutes when Barca had the game in their hand, they barely crossed the halfway line today. Barca did an excellent job. We heard Íñigo Martínez talk about the high line yesterday and how it needs to be accompanied of high pressure and not losing the ball in certain moments. Barca were careful with the ball today. They played coherently. They played good possessions. They found the free man. Maybe the chances that we were getting were not the most spectacular chances. I feel like we had a lot of blocked shots today because Stade Brest were accumulating a lot of men in the box area, but still Barca took care of business. That high line wasn't an issue today.
No, and that was also, I think, because Brest were trying to play their own game and it just didn't work. And we said that at the beginning of the game that they've struggled against the highest quality opponents. They lost to PSG. They did have a nice home draw against Leverkusen. That's different.
Yeah.
That's at home. They got their doors blown out by Marseille. So this was likely coming, that against that big opponent, their up game on the road, that they were going to run into some problems.
Well, they were coming off of 3 consecutive defeats in the French league, and this is their first defeat in the Champions League. Stade Brest were in that top 8 with 3 wins and 1 draw. Right, let's go to the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic, where Marc Brau is waiting for reactions. He's waiting for the players to come into the interview area. Marc, I want to know your opinion on tonight's game.
Hi Robert, hi guys again. Well, I think it's the most important thing today is Barça recover feelings. We won, and also I think we played better than we do the last game against Celta de Vigo. But I think that everything was perfect tonight because Lewandowski scored twice. Lewandowski scored his 100 goal in Champions League. Another clean sheet that it's been a long time since Barça did not have a clean sheet. So I think that all the feelings are good for tonight. Of course, what happened in the last 2 games are different things. Today, I think that the most important is that Barça grew up in the game. I think in the first half we have atoms, but we did not play in the same way that we played in the second half. Remember that only in a few minutes we will have reactions. I cannot promise that we will talk with Lewandowski, of course, the man of the match. I know that UEFA give the man of the match, the player of the match, to Pau Cubarsí. Okay, I agree. He played very well, but I think that today Lewandowski deserved more. But okay, good feelings, and just for 1 point, Barça is not the leader of UEFA Champions League. Inter is only 1 point ahead of us, but I think that after 5 games in UEFA Champions League, it's a 4-game winning streak in the Champions League. I think we have to be very happy.
Marc, and you talked about Lewandowski. Rafinha was creating chances. Fermin was on the end of them. Dani almost scored his first goal as a champion in the Champions League this season. Maybe there weren't spectacular chances, but Barça kept Brest contained in their own half for the full 90 minutes, really, today. Barça got the job done.
Yeah, you were talking about the teams that Brest faced during the first part of the league phase of the UEFA Champions League. Of course, the most difficult team they faced were Bayer Leverkusen. But I think that the showtime that the Barça, especially the forwards, showed today, I think is the most important in a competition. That, remember, in the last years, Barça did not play very well, and we did not have great scores in the first part of the season. I think that the most important today is not the individual performances. We talk about Lewandowski, of course. We talk about Dani Olmo, but I have an extra stat for you guys. And I think that it's one of the most important things this season. With the last goal scored by Lewandowski, Barça reached 60 official goals this season in only 19 games. What does it mean? That our average this season is more than 3 goals per game. We scored 3 goals today, so we hope that in every game we scored 3 goals.
Barca have scored more than 3 goals per game, and Lewandowski still on the run of having scored, Marc, more goals than games played, right?
22 goals in 19 games played. I think it's absolutely madness. And I will give you another stat. The last season, Lewandowski scored 26 goals in the whole season. So only 4 goals more than the 22 he has scored this season. So it's absolutely incredible, the goals scored by Robert Lewandowski. But more than the score, more than the goals scored by Lewandowski, I think that the most important is the feelings that the team showed for today. And over Lewandowski, we have to say that with 7 goals, he's the... I don't have exactly the stats, but I think that he has to be the top scorer of the UEFA Champions League so far.
We'll check that out, Marc. I have to tell you something. I have to ask you a question, then tell you something. Marc, do you like pumpkin pie? Have you ever tried pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie. I prefer carrot cake, but yeah, and pumpkin pie. I did not try, but why do you ask to me?
Because it's what over in the USA they eat for Thanksgiving, and Spencer Siegel was kind enough to bring some pumpkin pie to the show, but I am sad to tell you that he didn't bring any for you.
I'm sorry, Marc.
Go back.
I'm sorry. No, don't leave.
Stop the show.
No.
Cancel it.
No, okay, I think I deserve it, because I should know what exactly pumpkin pie has to be in this. But was it good? Was it good, Robert?
It was amazing. It tasted amazing. Natalie couldn't eat it because she's vegan, and apparently it contained something.
So
eggs.
What does it? It means that you eat a lot.
No, we shared it out with the rest of the crew. The people who were watching Barca Live today got a whole tour of Barca Studios as Spencer was going room to room sharing out pumpkin pie.
Okay, very kind, Spence, very kind. For your
right, Mark, obviously I don't think you have any clues of who might come to you, but you're going to have some of the players come to you and we'll be able to listen from them, right?
Yeah. Just for explaining the league, we have flashed into P position. Today we are in the mixed zone, Paul. Let me show where we are. I'm next to the other positions. There are the French journalists. Then they have the Spanish journalists there. So I'm with more people, but we have a special part just to be the players, as usual we have in the Champions League games. So this will be our position. I don't know exactly which player will talk with us, but I swear that it's gonna be interesting.
Okay, thank you very much, Mark. Let us know when you have a player with you and we'll come straight to you. Right, where do we start with our analysis? I said that things went back to status quo, and status quo means that this season Lewandowski is scoring in almost every single game.
I know we talk about it every time that he scores goals, which seems to be every game. It almost is every game. He scored over the weekend. He scores twice today. It seems like there's a new fire lit under him every week. And even the first year that he was here, when he was playing really well, he wasn't at this level.
No.
And a lot of people, a lot of analysts.
There were a lot of doubters.
I was one of them, I gotta be honest.
Everyone was thinking that he was coming to Barcelona because the weather's nice and he wanted to retire here. I think he took that a little personal.
Right, let's go to the Olympic Stadium because Pedri is standing next to Marbrau.
Yeah, I will spoiler you because I will give some points to him to be the player of the match. We are next to Pedri. Pedri, què tal? Com estàs? Bona nit.
How are you doing, Pedri?
Suposo que satisfet perquè tocava guanyar de nou, no? Després d'aquests
Are you happy with the result?
La victòria, la manera com ho heu fet, no?
Sí, lo hablábamos antes del partido que queríamos volver a ganar.
Yeah, we talked about this before the match, and what better if in the Champions League.
També ho deia Íñigo Martínez, que el més important era respectar el rival, perquè encara
The most important thing was to respect the opposition.
El 3-0 final us ho ha posat prou difícil.
Sí, nosotros sabíamos que iba a ser un rival complicado.
Yeah, we knew it was always to be a difficult game. We don't care about what people say. We knew they were here capable of winning. They were unbeaten. And we had to put a lot of effort to win them.
Dos gols de Lewandowski, un d'ells que li serveix per marcar 5 gols a la Champions. Jo m'imagino que tu devies estar allà, Tegueste, veient els seus gols per la tele i ara el temps de company. Què opines?
Scoring on telly. Yeah, and sometimes even suffering on the pitch. It's great to have him here. And I'm happy for him for scoring 100. Don't have to tell much about Robert because he's a great player. One of the best in history.
Ja per acabar, Pedri, no sé si està posant una mica la pell de gallina amb l'ovació al final, ho dic perquè sempre estàs
standing ovation in the end.
Però has fet un bon partit, avui t'han sortit les coses bé
Did you enjoy it?
Aquesta ovació. Com ho has viscut una miqueta?
Sí, es muy bonito.
It's very nice.
Disfruto mucho jugando en casa.
I love playing here.
Increíble.
When we play at home, I'm very welcome. And you always remember your family. And it's always nice.
The words of Pedri, one of the stars of the game, talking about the standing ovation he received at the time he was substituted.
Thank you very much, Mark. A much-deserved standing ovation. We said today in the preview how for Barca to perform well and to get out of that little slump, they needed to regain control of midfield, be more organised, and Pedri is pivotal in that sense.
Yeah, I think we saw all the time it was Pedri on the ball, doing little spins and turns and holding possession, where in other games, previous matches, Barca would hold the ball for like 5 minutes and immediately lose it, and Celta was already on the attack. In this game, he held it and he would immediately find someone, Rafinha or anyone else, to create an attack.
Cazador-Pedri is sort of becoming the combo that's best working for Hansi Flick. And I always thought of Pedri as more of a player that needed to be on the edge of the box to be dangerous, where he could be creative. But he helps Barca make sense of Barca's style of play, of what Barca want to do in that position a little bit further back. And then he's very generous in his efforts running back as well in defending.
Yeah, he puts in a lot of work running, and he makes the right play in the sense that it's not always the forward pass that moves the team forward. Sometimes it's just the switch of direction to facilitate the ball to the right area of the pitch, where then they can work around a defensive block and get forward. And we said this at the beginning of the game. We all pretty much agreed that the midfield would be most important tonight when figuring out which line that Barca needed to rely on. But I'm actually surprised it wasn't so much going from one end of the pitch to the other, because they didn't spend a whole lot of time in Brest's final third. But winning the ball back in those high pressure areas is where they exceeded and kept the ball in Barca's attacking third and pushed to get the goals.
And that's where the Pedri and Cazador pairing is excelling this season as well. Like almost leading that high pressure, well, leading it from the front obviously are Rafinha, Dani Olmo, you've got Fermin running as well with the help of Lewandowski, but Pedri and Cazador right behind them are almost like two pit bulls chasing after the ball.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting to see just how important Cazador has become in such a short amount of time.
Well, I mean, 3 months ago, we wouldn't have thought he would be the starting choice.
Yeah, and unfortunately it was because of Marc Bernardo's injury, but it's had like this bittersweet part where he's become such a pivotal player. I mean, when he got his red card in the last game, everything changed, and we'll see what happens in the next match against Las Palmas without him, but him and Pedri are such a dynamic duo, so much energy, and they're different, but it's worked so well together, and I think that's thanks to Hansi Flick and the chemistry that the players have, but it's worked perfectly.
One of my concerns the other day in the game against Valladolid was one of my thoughts as to maybe why Barca weren't able to keep control of the midfield. Apart from Celta's efforts, obviously they were brave, they were intense in their press, they were forcing Barca's mistakes, but maybe is that Cazador and Gavi are too similar. Hold that thought, because Marc Brau has another protagonist. Marc Brau is standing next to the MVP per UEFA, Pau
trophy.
Yeah, we are with the player of the match, as UEFA said. Pau, ensenya'ns aquest trofeu. Aquí el tenim, me'l dona. Mira, doncs t'agafo, De fet, l'últim cop que te'l van donar crec que va ser el dia del Nàpols.
Last time was against Naples.
Enhorabona.
Moltes gràcies.
Congratulations.
Per tornar a rebre el jugador del partit.
Bé, la veritat que no m'ho esperava.
I wasn't expecting to be MVP tonight. We were great.
Per sort ha acabat una mica millor el partit avui que l'últim de Champions.
Tonight it was better.
Vam acabar una mica...
Well, last Champions League game it was difficult.
Com et sents?
How are you doing?
Sí, ens estem sentint molt bé i jo també personal m'estic
I'm
sentint
feeling
molt
very well
dins l'equip.
at the personal level within the team.
D'una ratxa un petit dolenta,
I've
però
been,
avui hem estat una cop al nivell,
we've had a couple of games where we haven't performed well, but now we're back.
Pau, perquè al final és veritat que seguiu líders a la Lliga, que estàveu fent una bona Champions, però avui, més enllà del resultat, suposo que també era recuperar sensacions amb el joc.
Also today was important.
Sí, avui era un d'aquells dies que havíem de ser un altre cop nosaltres, tornar a donar
we
el
were,
màxim nivell per continuar seguint.
At least we had to try to be back.
Són ja 4 victòries seguides a la Champions, esteu més a prop d'aquest objectiu del top 8.
The Champions League.
Sí, ens dona molta confiança veient
we are confident.
Seguim guanyant i per ara
we keep winning.
Fer apartar la Champions, recuperar.
And now we are back in the league on Saturday.
Última pregunta. Ara li preguntava a Pedri fa una estona, tu devies ser un nen que veies a Lewandowski enxufar
gols. You saw Lewandowski scoring goals on telly when you were little. And now you're watching him in your team.
Sí, és un jugador que ens ajuda bastant, és veterà, així que
helping us, he's a veteran.
Com marcar gols i això també ens ajuda.
And he's scoring goals for us and he's helping big time.
Enhorabona per la victòria i per l'MVP, Pau.
Moltes gràcies.
The words of the player of the match, Pau Cubarsí, explaining that, of course, for him, the game ended in a different way that ended in the last game against Red Star. And talking about Lewandowski, I think that maybe other people could think that the MVP could go for another player, but I think that, of course, Pau Cubarsí deserves it.
Right, thank you very much, Mark. As a matter of fact, we have the moment in which a teammate, his partner in crime in defense, gave Pau Cubarsí that trophy. Let's take a look at that video captured by Barca's social media team. Íñigo Martínez there handing Pau Cubarsí that MVP trophy.
Cubarsí.
Rafinha triunfos llegaron.
There you go. And all his teammates so happy for him. Look at that. Look at that. Just wonderful to see the camaraderie amongst the Barca players. Let's stay with Marc Brau because he talked to the MVP, so we might as well do player of the match right now. Marc.
Yeah, and I said that Pau Cubarsí deserved it, but I will not give him points. I think that there are other players who deserve more. And let's go with my points. Of course, for me, the 3 points has to go to Robert Lewandowski, reaching 100 goals, 101 goals in his career in UEFA Champions League. 2 goals today. It's the 7 games. In 7 games, he scored twice this season and 1 hat-trick. Incredible. 7 doubles and 1 hat-trick. Incredible stats for Robert Lewandowski this season. I will give 2 points to Pedri. I think he was the boss of the midfield. All the stadium clapped the hands in incredible ovations every time he touched the ball. So I think that he deserved the 2 points. And I will give 1 point to Gerard Martin. He gave an assist to Dani Olmo. I think he played very well in the left back position. So I think that for him, he deserves the 1 point in the MVP votes.
Right, thank you very much, Marc. Let us know if you have more protagonists. We'll keep on voting for player of the match here in the studio. Natalie, all yours.
Mine was Lewandowski as well. I mean, scoring every goal. I was one of the doubters, to be honest. I was like, I don't know how he's going to do this season. I've always liked him, but I was like, I don't know. His form last season wasn't as good, but he's absolutely shut me up.
He's shutting everyone up.
And I'm loving it. So 3 points for him, of course. Wait, did I give 3 points to Rafinha?
I think you might have given 3 points.
Well, I meant to give 3 points to Lewandowski, but
okay.
But Rafinha, I think, was also, he didn't get his goal, which was surprising, but he also was fantastic in creating the attacks and finding his teammates. He had multiple passes that were blocked, multiple shots that were blocked. So
there
I think
it is. Look at that. They switched it for you.
There we go. Thank
Look
you
at
so
the graphic
much.
team.
Thank
Nicely
you, team.
done, graphics team.
Thank you for you. Thankful for you. So Rafinha was very dangerous there, and then Dani Olmo getting his first Champions League goal with Barça. Yep. And it was an important goal because we were at 1-0. We were waiting for that goal. We needed some excitement. And he did it right before he was taken off. And then I think it gave us the energy for the 3-0.
Spence, your votes.
I don't have too many changes from what Natalie had. I kept Lewandowski at my number 3 because I thought he was indeed the best player on the pitch again. Because how many chances was he realistically given in that game? 2?
I think he had a block shot as well.
I'm going to call it 2 chances and 2 goals. You do whatever you want. But he was clearly, for me, the guy who took his chances. Rafinha was the one creating the chances. And even though he didn't need to do as much in the second half, you could feel his presence, as we were talking about, from the first half. Mm-hmm. And I agree with Marc. Gerard Martin was very good. Now, he didn't have as much work to do as he might have on another day. But let's give the kid some credit where it's due. Give him a point.
We'll talk about him in a second, and Hansi Flick's selection in the lineup today. But my votes are for Robert Lewandowski. Scores 2 goals, scores his 100th goal. He's on the finishing end when Barca need it. The penalty was on him, although it was a very clumsy penalty by the keeper. But hey, he needed to put it in, and he did. I'm going to give 2 points to Fermin, who tried and just kept getting denied by the keeper. It was not Fermin's night in terms of the finishing, but he showed that he can get into the box and he can be very dangerous. I mean, he must have had 5 chances all to himself, 2 or 3 of them saved by the keeper. So I enjoyed Fermin's performance in that attacking midfielder position. And I was wondering who I was going to give my point to. I saw that UEFA had given Pau Cubarsí the trophy when I was submitting my vote, so I said, hey, if UEFA says so, Pau Cubarsí, Barca get a clean sheet. 17-year-old, solid defending, next to Íñigo Martínez. Any other player could have gotten the point. So 1 for Pau Cubarsí. The totals unanimously: Robert Lewandowski gets the 12 points with his 2 goals. Rafinha gets 4, Pedri gets 2, Gerard Martin 2, Fermin 2, Olmo 1, and Cubarsí 1. And I do want to talk, Spence, about Gerard Martin and Hansi Flick's choice to put him in the lineup after there were questions about his performance, if I put it lightly, in Balaídos. I think we can all agree, as I said in the pre-game show, he was lucky to finish the first half because he could have been sent off for the tackle on
Do you really
Iago
think
Aspas.
that was a yellow card, the
Oh,
second
yes.
one? You think so?
I think it could have been. I think it could have been,
Yeah.
definitely.
I don't know.
I don't think the first one was necessarily a yellow card, but having the yellow card, he risked it, and hey, he didn't get the yellow card, but Hansi Flick decided to take him off, and he suffered. He suffered with Iago Aspas. Tonight, he was getting forward, he was involved, he was unafraid, and hats off to him, and hats off to Hansi Flick for the decision of putting him in the lineup.
Yeah, because, I mean, part of it is how many options do you have in those positions right now?
Well, Héctor Ford came on in the second half against Celta.
Right, so you're basically doing at that position what you did at the beginning of the year with Casado and Bernal, which is trying them out to see what works, and taking him off at halftime also, as we said at the top of this show, freed him up a little bit to get the full 90 in today. He looked good, and he's not going to be the guy that plays that position all year, every game. He's not the everyday starter, but he doesn't need to be. He just needs to show up with games like he did today, which was just be solid. Don't make any mistakes. Be solid.
Hansi Flick needs someone that he knows he can count on today after a performance in which he suffered. Today he came out and was solid.
Yeah, to be honest, I think it was actually really nice that Hansi Flick gave him the opportunity because the easy idea would have been Héctor Fort played better in the other game, I'm going to start him. But he was like, Gerard Martin, I'm going to give you another chance. And he took it. And I think that shows how the Hansi Flick trusts his players and gives them the opportunity to show what they can actually do.
It's like an interesting coaching decision, like an interesting approach. Like other coaches would say, hey, no, you weren't good enough. But here Hansi decided to give another opportunity. So hats off there. And Barca with the 3-0 win while we're waiting for more reactions at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic. I'll be interested to hear from Hansi Flick, who, as I said before, was very critical of the team the other day. I wasn't actually expecting him to be so critical the other day, but he talked about it being a poor performance, that this can happen again, needing to be better, needing to improve. Not in an alarmist sort of way, but he's scarce on words, Hansi Flick. And he went right to the point. He said, hey, I'm not satisfied with what I've seen. Today, I'm imagining he will be a lot more satisfied.
Yeah, I imagine we're going to get a much more cheery interview after this game with Marc Brau. But it's also important to think about the fact that if you go a whole season without facing any adversity, and then you get to the end of the season and you have your most challenging, most high-profile games, what happens when you go down a goal or you go down to 10 men? You haven't seen that before. Those are the types of games, I think, from Saturday that they will learn from, because this is still a young group, even though you want to believe that they're seasoned veterans. And under Hansi Flick's orders, they have to figure out for themselves what works and what doesn't. So I'm okay with going through those growing pains as long as you put it into that mental bank, reset, and come out today with the opportunity or the willingness to improve. That's what they did.
I agree. I mean, every team is bound to have slumps during the season. We're hoping here that was a mini slump for Barca, a defeat and a draw. 2 games away from home in 2 difficult stadiums.
Think about the expectations. The expectations that have been set for this team. At the beginning of the year, where we're like, let's see how it goes, because we don't know.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you're beating Bayern Munich 4-0,
Yeah.
Real Madrid 4-0.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
expectations go skyrocketing into the sky.
Go skyrocketing into the sky.
Exactly.
It's the only place for it to go.
Well,
Not going to the ceiling.
Who knows? Right, why don't we, while we wait for more reactions, why don't we take a look at the results and standings of this Champions League, which is getting very, very, very interesting. Lots of goals tonight, Spence.
Lots of goals.
Lots of goals tonight.
And clean sheets.
AC Milan beat Bratislava 3-2 away from home. Atletico de Madrid 6-0. They were in a difficult situation in this Champions League. They get a solid win. Barca, of course, with the 3-0 win. Leverkusen 5-0 against Salzburg. Bayern Munich making things extremely complicated for PSG right now. They are in a position that we would not want to be in. Inter Milan beat Leipzig 1-0. Leipzig not doing all that good either.
They don't have a point yet.
Really?
Manchester City were up 3-0.
And they are the first team in the history of the Champions League to have a 3-goal lead after the 75th minute and not win the game.
Wow. 5-1 to Arsenal in Lisbon against Sporting, and 6-1 to Atalanta against young boys who are also struggling in this Champions League. For tomorrow, Crvena Zvezda will face Stuttgart. We got the other games as well. Obviously, the one that we'll all be focusing on is Liverpool v Real Madrid tomorrow. Sturm Graz. Well, you'll be focusing on Sturm Graz, Girona, and then Liverpool v Real Madrid. Aston Villa face Juve. That should be a good one as well. Bologna against Lille. Celtic Bruges. Dynamo Zagreb against Borussia Dortmund. Monaco against Benfica. And PSV Eindhoven against Shakhtar Donetsk. Some good ones in there. And you'll be at one of them?
I'm gonna go to Austria, man. Why not? I'm gonna fly into to Italy and then do a little driving. Might stop through Slovenia. Just have a day, you know.
Nice.
All tomorrow.
Take a day, all tomorrow.
Wow.
2 hours in the air, 3 hours in the car, and then all the way back.
Wow.
Where do you get to watch Liverpool Real Madrid then?
In the car on the way back. But it will be on because it's myself and one of our production men downstairs, Oscar Ramos, who works here at Barça TV, and he's also going to be rooting just as hard, not only for Girona but for Liverpool tomorrow. I think we all are.
Yeah, I can agree with that. After the results we saw, let's take a look at the standings, which feature Barca in second position right now. The furthest we can drop, I think, is fourth. Because if Liverpool win, they jump ahead of us. And if Monaco win, they will leap ahead of us. Borussia Dortmund could tie us at 12 points as well. Right now, Inter Milan are top of this Champions League. Barca in second position with 12 points, same as Liverpool, who have that game in hand. They face Real Madrid tomorrow. Atalanta have 11 points. Bayer Leverkusen, Monaco, Arsenal, Sporting Lisbon, and Stade Brest have 10. Borussia Dortmund has 9, and they play tomorrow. Bayern Munich follow with 9 points, same as Aston Villa, Atletico de Madrid, AC Milan. Manchester City has 8. Juve, Lille, Celtic, Dynamo Zagreb and Feyenoord have 7.
Where are Real Madrid and PSG?
Real Madrid have 6 points, same as Benfica and Club Bruges. PSV Eindhoven have 5. With 4, Stuttgart out of the top 24. PSG with 4. Shakhtar Donetsk with 4. And Sparta Prague with 4. Girona have 3, Salzburg have 3, and in the bottom tier, Bologna just 1, and 5 teams that have not won: Sturm Graz, Leipzig, Crvena Zvezda, Bratislava, and Young Boys. The teams that you probably would have expected, apart from Leipzig, to be in the bottom part. What is surprising so far is that top 8.
Why?
Well, let's take a look at it again. Would you have not, like heading into match 5, would you, before this started, not put Real Madrid, Manchester City, PSG in there?
Yeah, but I feel like there's more. I mean, you're not just going to automatically stick the pot 1 teams into the top 8, because it doesn't work that way when we were playing the group stage either. The pot
You
one team
figure
would
like
always
one
win.
might slip out of it, but this is giving this Champions League a lot of variance.
If we go back to the top 8, I think I really now that Brest are out because I think they're 9th or 10th.
The 9th, yeah.
There aren't as many teams that surprise me being up there, except maybe Monaco. Everybody else is a team
Sporting Lisbon, Sporting Portugal.
Oh, they've had a good season.
They've been outstanding this year.
Would you have had them against? Well, yeah, no, obviously not. But I'm saying back in September before they started.
No, I mean obviously, yeah, it's a lot harder to predict, of course, but I mean I don't know, man. That's going to be an interesting story because now their manager is gone.
Yeah.
He went to Manchester United, so I don't know. I mean, yeah, you expect City, Munich, maybe Atleti.
Maybe Juventus.
Concerning thing for Barca, if you want to be concerned about something. 2 of our 3 remaining opponents in the top 10. Borussia Dortmund away, Atalanta, who are also playing very well, at home. That will be in match day 8.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much because I think even if they finish, you want to finish in the top 8.
Yeah.
But even if you don't, you've built up enough of a cushion now where if you were to finish 9th or 10th, you're then getting that 24, 23, 22 type team that is beatable over the course of 2 legs. Not that you want to play those extra games, but you've gotten this far with a nice cushion. That's a good start.
And there's only 1 game remaining in the Champions League for Barca in this 2024. The other 2 will be in the new year. We get Champions League in January this
crazy
season, which is a bit of a change. We have Borussia Dortmund coming up in December, and then we go to Dalus in Lisbon in January before we host Atalanta in the last game of this league stage, hoping that Barca will finish in that top 8, having to avoid the playoff round, which is good in terms of resting legs while others are fighting to stay in the Champions League. Right, can we go to Marc Brau as we wait for more protagonists? Because I want to ask him a question. Marc Brau.
Tell me, Robert, whatever you want.
Right now, Barca are in the 2nd spot in the Champions League, followed closely, or same amount of points as Liverpool. Right now, would you sign on a piece of paper that Barca don't end up 2nd in this match day 5?
You want to catch me?
Well, we already said that we're happy with it.
I think that Barca won't finish 2nd on the standings this round.
You think? And do you hope?
Well, I'm not talking only about Liverpool. For example, if Monaco wins tomorrow, Monaco could be 1 point ahead of us, for example.
True. Right, Marc, what is the situation over at the Olympic Stadium in Montjuic? And there's an image that I would like you to talk about, only if you saw it. And it was at the end of the game. Hansi Flick was having a conversation next to the bench with Lamine Yamal. Did you get any of that?
No, but I listened to the interview he told with our colleagues of Movistar, the right holder here in Spain, and he explained that tomorrow Lamine Yamal will train with the team and maybe he could be an option for Saturday's game. So we hope to, not maybe for the beginning, not for the start, but he could be on the bench. Sandra, we will have more players, no? Okay, Sandra told me that it's over. So if Sandra said, you know that it's a rule. But we can explain that my colleague Marta talked with Hansi Flick and with Robert Lewandowski. You cannot see now the interviews, but maybe in a half. Well, of course we're gonna listen the press conference of Hansi Flick, but at midnight in Barca 1 and in social media too, you gonna listen the words of Robert Lewandowski. Not now live, but in a half, you will listen to him. So stay tuned.
Thank you very much, Marc. And one other thing that the Barca Live fans need to know is that on Friday, they'll be able to see you on Barca's channels. What's going on Friday, Marc?
If you want to see me with a sweat, I'm very smart. And why not? Just a little bit prettier than today. I will be one of the hosts of the party of the 125 years with my colleague Llorenç Tarrés. We're going to present a pre-show and a post-show with all the interviews, with all the reactions for this incredible day. It will be exactly the 29th of November. This Friday we will be 125. So if you want to watch all the show, you have to follow Barça One, because not only the show, but I will promise you that we will have surprises direct live from Teatre del Liceu, and a special place here in Barcelona. And the next day we will see in the game against Las Palmas.
The live gala, and I'll let you go in a second, Marc. The live gala on Friday, you'll be able to follow on all of Barca's channels, and a lot of legends are going to be there. From what I understand, although there may be a surprise, a late surprise, Leo Messi will not attend. But, Marc, if you were to say right now, there's one legend that I would really like to talk to you, and you're not allowed to say Messi, of course, because you've already interviewed him. There's one legend I've never spoken to that I would like to speak to. Who would that be?
Well, it's difficult to say, but you know that because of my age, my first idol was Ronaldo. But I have to say that I never interviewed Johan Cruyff, and it's a pity, but it has to be him.
It would have to be, although, of course, Johan Cruyff, well, sadly passed away a few years ago. And he is dearly missed. Marc, Barca fans will be able to follow you on Friday, and we'll be back on Saturday for Barça Las Palmas, right?
Okay, Barça Las Palmas. Remember, it's not an usual time.
Oh, yes.
The game would be at 2 p.m., Robert? 2 p.m., yes. 2 p.m. in Spain.
Time, yeah.
You have to follow in your country, but remember 2 p.m., very early, and the day before we have the party, so I cannot swear that I'm gonna sleep a lot for that day, so you have to be patient with me. Remember that the gala will be broadcasted live. We will start at 6:30 p.m. next Friday, live from Teatre del Liceu.
Right, well, Marc, have fun there. It sure sounds like fun. The 125th anniversary of Football Club Barcelona, an event that is happening in the heart of Barcelona, in the Liceu Theatre, which has so much history in the city, and so many Barca legends are going to attend. It's going to be a very, very special event. If you had to interview, guys, a Barca legend, who would you pick?
If I got to interview a Barca legend and ask them questions...
You're not allowed to say Messi.
Am I allowed to say Serginho Dest?
He's on my fantasy team.
Is he?
Yeah.
Because you're doing other...
But he's injured.
I have to think about that. I'll get back to you on it.
Natalie?
I would say maybe Iniesta, or on the women's team, Alexia Putellas.
I think one of the first guys that ever really got me loving football was Samuel Eto'o.
Oh, or David Villa.
Samuel Eto'o is a good one, because I was trying to think. Thanks to this job that I've been doing for 10 years, I've had the enormous privilege of being able to talk to a long list of Barca legends, and a lot of my idols, starting with Risto Stoichkov, Ronald Koeman, Michael Laudrup, going through to Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Deco. I mean, there's a long list there. Andres Iniesta, Xavi Hernandez as well. So there are a lot that I've ticked off, and I think. Oh well, no, ticked off not in a negative sense.
Yes, you've checked the box.
I've checked the box. Sorry,
I got you. We're following you.
Luis Enrique would be one.
Oh yeah.
And Samuel Eto'o would be another.
Or Pujol as well.
Carlos Puyol, I haven't been able to interview either. Right, we are waiting for Hansi Flick's press conference, patiently waiting for the press conference of the opponent coach to finish. He is still in the press room, so bear with us. We are going to offer you that press conference of Hansi Flick. Listen to his reactions. Apparently, as Madabral said, he told the right holders that Lamine Yamal should be in training tomorrow, should be available for Barca on Saturday. So good news in that sense. Barca did prove today, though, that they can do it without him.
Well, finally, right? We were talking about what's important, getting the win without Lamine. Hey, even if he plays 30 minutes tomorrow in the second half, it'll be good to see him back out there.
Yeah, it's always good to have players back from injury.
It is indeed, and we're gradually getting them back. Lamine Yamal, we hope, will be back on Saturday. Ferran Torres is nearing recovery.
Eric Garcia.
Eric
Garcia's back.
Eric Garcia's back in the squad list today, and Ronald Araujo and Christensen still working on their recoveries. Araujo joined the team in training for specific parts of the training sessions during the week, and we hope to see him in the near future before the year ends. And I mean, I know that Pau Cubarsí and Íñigo Martínez are really enjoying having all this playing time. I think it'll be healthy for them to get a little bit of rest as well, and that Hansi Flick gets the alternative of being able to play Araujo and Christensen when he comes back.
Exactly. Just being able to have rotation, especially for defenders. I think it's my opinion, but I just think you have attacking players who can be in form and you stick with them, and we've seen that with Lamine, who goes out and then you're trying to find a way to replace him. But defenders need to be rotated because they're the ones getting in there physically, and their job, while it still obviously requires good form, is not as vital to maintaining that same precise rhythm as opposed to just following the game plan and also recovering. And that's why Christensen, Araujo, Cubarsí, Íñigo, all of those guys can take a few breaks.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I think Cubarsí, we forget he's only 17 years old.
So I was thinking about this because I keep repeating it, and there'll be one day when all of a sudden I can't say it, but 1 year ago, Pau Cubarsí had not played a single game for Barca yet.
Yep.
Because his debut came in January.
Yep.
Which is crazy.
It's crazy seeing how much of a pillar.
And he won man of the match in a Champions League game.
He's been MVP of the Champions League games twice now. The one in Napoli, and this one. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Right, we are waiting for Hansi Flick to enter the press room. There are the journalists waiting. I think I see Rick Sharma there, our colleague, former colleague Rick Sharma, waiting for Hansi. So shout out to Rick. We miss him on this show, and he's refused to come back. He's on to other things now. No, he hasn't refused. He hasn't. We'll go to the press room as soon as Hansi Flick steps in there, and we'll listen to his reactions after this 3-0 win in the Champions League. 4 wins for Barca in the competition after the defeat in match day 1 against Monaco. Our next opponent, Las Palmas, Spence. A team that have had an iffy season, right?
Well, they started really poor, and I was one of the people who thought they were going to be better this year because García Pimienta left for Sevilla. There was a rift between him and upper management, and Las Palmas started the season as the last team to get a victory in La Liga, and it didn't come until after they fired their new manager, Luis Carrion, who came from Oviedo, who lost in the promotion playoff to Espanyol. So it all sort of melds together. You sticking with me on that?
More or less, yes.
I need a visual, but yeah.
Okay. Basically, Carrion, I thought he was great at Oviedo. I thought he was going to be good at Las Palmas. Didn't work out that way. Now they bring in Diego Martinez as their manager, and since he's come in, they've won 4 or 5. So they're on the up. They're playing better football. We're going to see some of Fabio Silva, who is a very good young talent who's on loan from Wolves. I think this is a team that Barca have to be careful about, but in the end, depending on who plays and when, should have the power, the capability to overpower them and beat them out on talent alone.
A team that's been struggling this season, though, and they seem like an ideal opponent, Natalie, for Barca to, on the back of this win against Brest, just put all of the unrest after the Real Sociedad and Sevilla, to put it in a box and keep it in a corner there and forget about it.
If they can get another clean sheet, score a few goals, have another calm match like today, and bring back Lamine Yamal, I think it's all like, okay, we've made it through this little lump. We're back. We're back feeling confident. I think just for the players, for their own energy and mentality, I think it'll be a huge boost.
And not let the discourse of, hey, ooh, Real Madrid coming back and breathing down Barca's necks, or potentially even overtaking Barca.
It's going to happen all season.
We have to focus on ourselves.
Yeah, if you come out, put in a strong, confident performance, you at least quieten that down just a little bit. But you were saying it's bound to happen all season.
You're not winning the league by 10 points this year. I just don't see it.
And you're not winning the league in November. This is going to be...
Yeah, it's still very early.
It's going to be a long one. I'm predicting this is going to be a long one that's going to go to the wire.
Yeah, because last year it was over pretty early for Madrid. 2 years ago, what was it?
Last day 34.
Last 5 games of the season, we were just chilling. I mean, there was no problem. It was
all those 1-0 wins.
Yeah.
It's about being consistent.
When was the last time we had a race that went down to the wire, or the last 2 weeks?
Ooh, that's
it's been a while.
That's a good one.
Because the year before that, when Xavi came in mid-season, Madrid had that League One easy.
I'm tempted to say it was 2015-16.
Wow.
Barca won at Los Cármenes in Granada, 3-0 hat-trick by Luis Suarez. And they needed that win to win the league. I think that was the last time it went to the last day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about last day, but not match day 34. I do see this year, I see it being pretty tight down to the stretch, because eventually, as much as I don't want to say it,
Real Madrid,
they're going to figure it out.
Although they are going to be missing one of their key players for the next 3 weeks right now.
Yep. Vinny with a hamstring.
Oh, really? I didn't hear about them.
So he's out, and they're dealing with injuries the way that Barça were earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, that's football.
It's football, and it's this schedule, and they've complained about it. We've complained about it.
Yeah, we all have.
Crazy schedule. You were talking about potential new competition as well. We're talking about Champions League games in January, which we'd never had. And it's great for us in terms of the entertainment. I mean, to have a game every 3 days, it keeps us busy, and it keeps the fans entertained. But it's not ideal. Not ideal for the players. Right, Hansi Flick is taking his time to...
Come on, Hansi!
On Saturday, you were there in 2 seconds.
Come on, man. We got flights to catch in the morning.
What time is your flight?
7 a.m.
Oof.
7 a.m. Flying from Barcelona?
Barcelona.
To?
Venice.
That's an interesting combination.
That's absolutely right. So, we'll see you in Klagenfurt.
What is the city that Girona are playing in tomorrow? And we'll leave on that note.
Klagenfurt. See you there.
Have fun there, Spence. Natalie, see you soon. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you for having
us. Great to be with all of you Barca Live fans. We'll be back on Saturday for Barça Las Palmas, but don't forget, 125th anniversary, the live gala coming to you on Friday afternoon as well. From us here, thank you very much. See you Saturday. Visca el Barça, and we're leaving you with Hansi Flick.
Pourquoi aujourd'hui le Barça a récupéré cette fluidité qui nous avait manqué ces 2 derniers matchs? Merci.
I'm really happy that
Je suis très content.
Points, but also with the match. I think we dominate the match, the opponent, and we defend well, we attack well.
Bien dominé notre rival, nous avons bien défendu.
They are in a long season. There are some situation. They are not like we expect, but at the end we come back with this very important victory.
Hola, Hansi, Marta Ramon, en directe al Tu diràs de RAC1. Et volia preguntar per Pedri, què t'ha semblat la seva actuació d'avui i què li demanes a la base de la jugada que el faci tan...
What do you want from him at the beginning of the play?
No, Pedri it was a fantastic match today. So he was very important for us to control the match, and he's doing really good. also with the other midfield players. And he's, with the ball, he's outstanding.
Hola, mister. ¿Qué tal? Buenas noches. Adrián Albech en directo para el larguero de la SER y Moguts de SER Cataluña. Le hemos visto al final del partido hablando un rato con Lamine Yamal.
You've told to
nos hemos quedado con las ganas de saber un poco cómo ha ido esa conversación y qué le ha dicho. No sé si nos puede decir algo.
Can you tell us something?
Why this is always so interesting? It's interesting. Why? So it's not the first question I had today. No, it's just I speak with the players. It's normal, you know. And what we speak, this is between Lamine and me, between the player and me. But it was has also to do something with the training tomorrow, and maybe on Saturday he will be back, and like this.
Hola, Hansi. Bona nit. Laura Brugués de TV3 en directe per al Zona Champions. També m'agradaria que valorés el fet que avui Lewandowski hagi arribat al 100, ha marcat 100
Lewandowski scoring 100 goals in the Champions League.
Aquesta xifra per ell, què significa també per
What does it mean to him?
I'm not so good in statistics, so I think he's after Messi and Ronaldo the third player now in with the most goals, and it's unbelievable. You know, I know him also 2 years from Munich, and then there he also broke every record you can break, and now he's also scoring really. It's important for us. It's important for us. But what I also have to say is that the whole team is supporting him. So it's also for him. I will not say easy, but the players will help him that he can score the goals.
Mister Hola, Joan Valleri, Cadena COPE. El equipo está muy bien en la Champions, lleva 4 victorias consecutivas. Quedan 3 partidos todavía para terminar esta fase. ¿Se ve ya entre los 8 primeros o todavía no?
Among the top 8. Too early.
This is our goal, of course. We want to be there. Where we are now is very important, but we know also that there are some appointments. We have to play against Dortmund the next match. It will be tough in Dortmund. They are at home. They're really, really good, playing very successful. But I think we are ready for that, and we know what to do, and hopefully that we also can show it in Dortmund.
Víctor.
Hola, señor Flick. Víctor Lozano en directo para el Radio Estadio de Onda Cero. ¿Qué importancia le da a conseguir esta clasificación cuanto antes? Es decir,
How important is to be qualified?
Para
the sooner the better.
Y sobre todo que valore también el hecho de hacerlo entre los 8 primeros para no tener que disputar esa repesca, esa eliminatoria de final, lo que sobrecarga todavía más el calendario.
This is when we start the new Champions League or the new competition. You know, it was our goal to reach the first 8, because then you have in February, January, February, you have 2 weeks more. Maybe you can train. It helps us a lot for the whole season. So this was our goal. So for us, it's important to win the match, to get the confidence back, because you know, in Vigo was not so good, but today we show how strong we can be.
Hi, Hansi, Raúl Fuentes de Radio Marca. Te quería preguntar por la jugada del 3-0.
About the 3-0 play.
¿Cómo se te queda a ti el cuerpo con un 2-0 en la última jugada del partido, y cómo tus jugadores van a presionar
how they reacted,
al
making
lado
the
del
pressure
de esquina, recuperan
to
el
get the ball
balón
back
y marcan
in the last minutes of the game.
¿Esto es lo que le pides tú realmente
Is
siempre
that what you are looking for? Is that what you demand from your players?
Yes, it's our style to play, of course. if we do it there in this situation, and we have a chance to get the ball there, so it's a short way to the opponent's goal, and this is what we normally really love to do, and today it was good. I think so. I will not say it was everything was perfect, but it was a really good step after the match in Vigo, in a really good direction. So I miss a little bit the hunger to score maybe more goals, but at the end 3 points is perfect.
Josep, papel de Radio Nacional de España. Felicidades por la victoria. Buenas noches, mister. No, da la sensación de que Frenkie de Jong no está en un buen momento físico y no sé si también
Looks
mental.
like Frenkie de Jong is not going for a good moment
no sé si le preocupa
physically.
la situación
Are
que
you
tiene ahora mismo
concerned
Frenkie de
about
Jong.
that?
Gracias.
No, what I have to say is like really Frenkie works really hard to come back, okay, and at the moment he's I think not by 100%, and we give him the chance, and in the training and also in the matches to reach his level back and to get his level back, and it's our job. It's our job from the coaches, and he will do it. We will follow the way, and of course I'm happy, but also happy that the other midfield players are doing really good. So Gavi, for me, he played a good match in Vigo, and today, because of Casa, he cannot play on Saturday. So I think it was the right decision to maybe to recover a little bit more for Gavi, and then he will play on Saturday. He will be back there, and I think he will perform really good. But at the end, for me it's the whole team. What I can say in every day, also the injured players, they make a great job. Our coaches there, who takes care about them, also they make a great job, and we try that they come back on the highest level they can be, and this is really good to see it every day how we are working together, and it's a good atmosphere we create, and good to see, and Frenkie, to come back on for Frenkie, he's really doing good, trying really to come back on his level he had before. This is the thing, and we help him.
Jordi. Guten Tag, mister. Felicidades por la victoria. Usted ha repetido más de una ocasión que esta es una competición nueva, la Champions.
This is a new competition, you said on many occasions, and you have to get used to it.
Hoy el Manchester City ha empatado en casa, el PSG ha perdido.
Manchester City drew,
los dos equipos están en
PSG
una situación bastante
lost.
difícil. El Real Madrid mañana, que también está en situación difícil, visita al Liverpool.
Play in Liverpool.
Contemplando estos resultados y estas clasificaciones, ¿qué lectura hace usted de
How do you read it?
Champions,
What do
más
you
allá
understand
del buen momento del
beyond the
Barça?
good moment of your team?
I only care about us. I don't care about other clubs, other how are they doing. I have really a lot of things to do, and this is not my job to take care about the other clubs. My team is very important. The club is very important, and at the moment it's a good situation in the Champions League, but we have also four more matches to play. Is it 4 or 3? 3. Perfect. Better. 3. Thank you. I said I'm not so good in statistics.
Bona nit, Hansi, Joel Gadea per la porteria de BTV. Després del gol de Dani Olmo, t'hem vist després del gol de Dani Olmo del 2-0, t'hem vist felicitar Gerard Martín. M'agradaria que valoressis el seu partit.
Gerard Martín,
si t'atribueixes tu algun mèrit en la seva millora.
Do you deserve any credit with his improvement after Vigo?
Gràcies.
You mean Gerard, you say? No, Gerard today is doing really good. So in Vigo, we have to change him in the halftime because the situation was clear. The next foul he get then maybe is a yellow card. So we changed it, and today was a really good match from him, and I think he's also a young player with less experience on this level. But this is our way, how we want to go. It's they are from La Masia, and they give all the best to improve, to learn, and this is good in such a match, in very important match today, to perform like that.
Buenas, Hansi. Buenas noches a todos. Maja Strelczyk, TVP from Poland. So obviously I'm going to ask you about Robert Lewandowski. After the last game in Belgrade, Robert was joking that you kind of convinced him to wait with his 100th goal to play here in the Stadio Olimpico in front of the home fans. So my question is, if he listens to you so carefully, so maybe you could ask him, to score 29 more and beat Messi. But seriously, what he's doing is impressive, right?
Yeah, no. So no, he listened really well, so it was good. I think also to score the 100th goals and one more at home, it's much better than in Belgrade.
Gracias, Ronnie.
Gracias.